Ball out. Ball out.
Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
Ball out.
Bow,
Ball out.
bow. All we do is bow.
Ball out.
Bow, bow, bow.
Ball out. Ball out.
Ball out.
Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out. Ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out. Ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out. Dropping by the mall out. Come deliver mail on y'all route. Show them what it's all about. Just get called out. Fall out. Fall out. Me and my clique, we don't fall out. Me and my chick, we don't fall out. We minding our business, keep y'all out. Break up, get up quick, then we hit licks till it's all out. I hate my job, I'ma call out. Boss of myself, child out. I'm a recruiter, a high percentage shooters, gotta keep rifles and Rugers. Some people just trifling and losers. Watch for the jackets at night, they be cruising. I can put together. AR Kinston Yetta. My hitters be tougher than leather. Can't nobody do it better. Glock 9 with the FN. Step in with my best friend. Best friend Smith and West End. If you miss 6, still catch 10. Ball out, ball out. Stall out. Pulling up outside the y'all house. Empty till we all out. I got the juice and I'm crazy. And if you not a killer, don't say. Hit squad ain't nothing to play with. Undertaker and a grave dig. Best man like Tay Diggs. When you in the paint, gotta play big. Hitters ignorant like cavemen. Went from good fellas to made men. Ball out, ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Shout out, ball out, get called out. Ball out, ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out, ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out, ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out. Ball out, ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out, ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out, ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports. We got a special day for y'all. We got a lot of people that's going to be in the building today. They already actually in the building today. So we go kind of take them one by one. The first person y'all probably need to hear from is, take your pick. Take your pick. Just guess who in the, hold on. They already coming in crazy too. They already coming in the door, man. Just kicking up their shoes. Cannot pass on Cal Pitts. Y'all must have been hearing about this conversation. What's up? We got Queen in the building. Queen, say what's up to the people.
Oh, wow. Hey, everybody.
Yes, we got Queen in the building. And we got that boy Buddha. He is from the streets. He's in the building. Buddha, make sure you speak to the people as well, my man.
It's good, Cowboys Nation. It's your boy Buddha coming to a street near you, aka Filter No Okie Doke.
And I just added Geach in the building. I don't know why he keep going in and out, but Geach is here as well. Now you might not hear nothing from Geach because I don't see no soundbar.
Right there, baby.
Oh, there he is. There he is. We got Geach in the building as well. So we got everybody actually in the building.
Let's rock out, baby.
And we taking calls. We doing the whole gambit today. We not playing no games. We doing it all today. So we taking calls. We doing it all. And y'all already know we drafting today. We doing it all today. But I want to take that first comment. I just want to take that one. I think that's a good one to kind of jump out there on real quick. Cannot pass on Cal Pitts. I mean, we got a big. We got my boy Gary in the house today. He say, "What up, fam? What's up, Gary, man?" And then, oh my Lord, man, here we go. Oh my God, my boy Chuck say it is boss situation all over again. He's talking about Cal Pitts.
Oh, no.
With the emojis. And I'm going to tell you something. When y'all put the emojis in, it's going to get put in the show. It's going to get... Yes, yeah, so we got your emoji. We got everything you feeling down to your emoji on this. All right, so before we get to talking about this draft, let's talk about Cal Pitts. Let's talk about Cal Pitts, because obviously, and this is being straight up, obviously we had the OC on yesterday, so we got his opinion. We didn't get y'all opinion. Let's start with, I'm going to start with, I think the person to start with on this one is probably, let's go with Geach. Geach, what's your thoughts, man, on this pro day and all that kind of stuff, man?
I mean, great measurables, great numbers, great athlete. I don't see the generational production to go with this generational talent, supposedly. And he's hyped up, and that's what we do in Dallas Nation. When we love somebody, we drink the Kool-Aid, and the Pitts Kool-Aid is going around right now. He's a great player, but I still think he's being overhyped right now. And you know me, I feel like these Cowboys fans are scoring by Moss. I'm scoring that we didn't draft Ramsey instead of Zeke. So I'm a little different than everybody. So that's my feeling on it.
Yeah, Queen.
Oh. Pitts is a nice fellow. Good athlete, good measurables. But would I say he's the Moss equivalent on a missed talent? I say no.
You say no.
That's just me being honest. Do I think he's an immense talent? Yes, I do. Do I think he's one heck of an athlete? Yes, I do. But do I think he's one of this so-called generational can't miss? No, I do not. And what people need to understand is they need to stop throwing around generational talent, like the term generational talent, all willy-nilly, because after a while it gets watered down. Because remember, a couple years ago, Saquon was generational, and now they're saying the same thing about Travis Etienne and Najee Harris. Every couple cycles, they want to throw generational talent on a person, and it's like, stop it. Stop it. Reality, every 1 to 2 cycles, somebody is being labeled a generational talent. Just like this year for quarterback, it's Trevor Lawrence. And I guarantee you, in 2 years, there's going to be another quarterback that they're going to say is generational, can't miss, Hall of Famer. Spare me.
Is anybody believing in BCS? Is there one? Is Buddha? Is it you? Do you believe?
I mean, my mom always told me never to follow the crowd. It'll lead you down the dark path. So what I'm saying with Pitts is, at first, I ain't going front. At first, I was on the train. I was on it. I was sitting down. I was comfortable, had my feet up. But then something told me, revelation spoke, and I hopped off that train. You ever see when they jump off the train while it's still moving? That's what I did. Tumbled and everything. But you know what? You know, like I said, like Queen said, he good. He got good measurables. He good on film and all that. But Cowboys Nation, y'all watching too much NFL Network and ESPN, and y'all falling for the okie doke, man. Y'all falling for the okie doke, and I'm telling you, okie doke is nothing prosperous.
And see, Chuck, he clarified, you know, and that's the good thing about this show. You can actually put your comment in the chat. We go see it, and then we'll talk back to you. Because Chuck, you know, speaking back to as he's listening to the show, hopefully he watching us on television or something, you know, on his YouTube with his feet kicked up. Or it can be on Facebook. It can be a number of different ways. But it don't matter how you watching. Like what he just said is, he is not Moss. I said it is the situation. So I'm thinking this is what he's saying, y'all. I think he's saying it's a situation where we're going to be sitting there where we have an option for defense, and Pitts is going to likely be sitting there, and we can go with best player available, which could be Pitts, or we could go with defense. And I think that's where he's saying it's that situation all over again, to where,
Right.
you know, because the thing about Pitts, this is the way I see it when I look at Pitts. I see a great athlete when I see Pitts. I see somebody that's a generational athlete. That's totally different than a generational talent. Okay? He is a generational athlete. But to say he's a generational talent, I'm a steal what Geechee said. The generational talent should be exponential in college. Because I'm going to tell y'all what I really believe is going on, and I'm just being all the way honest. I think it's too many people that's drunk on Pitts and the measurables and the freakishness of Pitts to where they're ignoring production. I also feel like it's a couple of athletes out there where they are drunk on the lack of athleticism where they're ignoring production. One of the guys that I have come around on as of now, I'm still meditating on this, but for the most part, I can safely say I've come around. I'm thinking right now, D. Smith, right now, is a better option than Pitts, especially if you're looking at production.
Oh.
Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. I believe it. History says it. A whole lot of stuff says when you take somebody with his route running ability, or sure, we can keep going. Waddle, right? If you take people like them two and you stick them in the number 2 and number 3, historically, they eat up the league way more than tight ends.
Right.
Hold on, we got us a side. We got somebody ready to fight it. Let's go. What you got? We got somebody ready to fight. And I'm opening up the call lines today, so y'all gonna be able to call in and give me your case on this. What you got, Buddha?
All right. So Smith, okay, yeah, Heisman. He was down for the Heisman and everything. You know, my thing is though, if it's not letting go of Gallup first, then I'm not doing that. Kyle Pitts is there. He plugs in a hole. It might not be a need, but it's a difference between Joe and Schultz and Kyle Pitts. Let's make that clear first. Some of y'all like, oh, we already got 2 tight ends. Bro, it's a difference. It's a big difference, athletic difference. I fight on that one to the gauntlet. But I will say though, as far as where we're at on August 31st when that draft go down, if this guy Gallup is still on the team and Pitts and Devontae, I'm not flooding up that wide receiver core like that. And there's no final because he gonna sit on that. If he's not playing first day, then I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want my first round pick riding that bench. That's all I gotta say about that. I think Kyle Pitts could win that battle quicker in tight end. To start.
Let me ask you a question, Buddha. How many tight ends is it?
On our team?
Generally, that can play in a game at the same time.
About 2.
How many receivers?
3.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right,
when you
but
say 4, that's 10 personnel. That means you can go out there with 4 wides, no tight end, and still do dirt.
Yep.
How many receivers did Green Bay have with Mike McCarthy when they won the Super Bowl?
3.
4.
Yeah, they had 4. Yep, you're right.
I know.
Oh, see. I don't like your
You
attitude.
used one of my-
I don't like
you
your
know-
attitude, Buddha. I don't like your attitude.
You know I knew that.
No, I did not know you knew that.
You knew I knew that.
No, I did not know you knew that. I did not know you knew that.
Yeah, I know they got Jordy Nelson.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Driver, Givens,
Jimmy.
and Josh Jones. That's 4. That's 4.
Yep.
So yeah, and when you look up the reps, and we just talking ball, you know, I know I'm spanking you right now. You my boy too, bro. You know you my boy, but I gotta spank you right now, man. So you know that not Gallup, Noah Brown and Cedric Wilson, I believe, double check this, they accounted for about 40% of the snaps for the season together. So you telling me for the season you wouldn't be open to having D. Smith going against your nickel, going against that nickelback? Now I want to tell y'all something. That boy D. Smith, for the last 2 years, has had him and Jefferson had the #1 production with Chase. It's only 3 receivers in college that had equal or more production. Jefferson and Chase. We talking production, touchdowns, yards, making it happen. This is also why I'm D. Smith, Team D. Smith over Pitts, because he also did it from the outside. From the outside, not from the inside. He had more production than Judy and Ruggs last year as a junior. Who was the 2 hyped receivers? It was 3 last year. Lamb, Judy, Ruggs. Who had more production than all of them? D. Smith.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
My thing is, you got to remember who's calling those plays.
Okay.
If Mike McCarthy was calling those plays, I'm with you. But you got Kellen Moore there, and you know how many times we watch them games like, yeah, okay, the O-line looked right. But does he go long? Does he stretch that field like he should? Or he's going to be doing stupid screens and backpedaling past the 50-yard line? Is he going to be using Devonta Smith like he's a first-round pick? I question that. Boss. If I get it, Mike McCarthy was calling the plays. Yeah, I'm all, yeah, that's open day. But I don't know with Kellen Moore. Can't trust it. Hell no, no.
Had to hit you.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of times he was, what is he doing? No.
I gotta fight you a little bit on that one, Buddha.
What is he calling?
Hold on, we got Geese. Geese say he got them hands out.
Cause if we know, watching that offense when Kellen first took over, where was it the most deadliest at?
Vertical.
Yes.
But he only did it 3 games.
Man, stop. Ooh.
Well, but he's shown the capability of being able to do it. I don't know why we went away from it in 2019, but Dak was epically killing people downfield vertical wise.
Killing.
And if you know Mike and his track record, when Mike has ultimate weapons like that, he's going to put them on the field and he's going to attack mismatches. So I agree that Chase and D. Smith, their production on top of their talent is greater than Pitts. And I think they will have a more immediate impact than Pitts would.
Immediate.
And I also, you know how I feel, I still feel like J.C. Horn should be in the discussion with these players too, because when you draft in BPA, sometimes need can be the tiebreaker or the kicker in it, and we kind of need a corner. And I don't think reaching for a Horn at 10 is a reach. Because, like, I really feel like he's going to be Ramsey 2.0. I'm going to die on that hill, even if I'm going to die on it alone. Like, that's how I feel.
Check this out.
So, like, I think we got a lot of other options besides Pitts. If Pitts is on the board and other players are on the boards, too. Because them quarterbacks will push some weapons down.
Yeah, I'm with it. I just
know what we
Hold on real quick.
We finna add the call line. We finna let the people come on in here and let their voices matter. Is that fair? Because everybody hearing from us. Only person that said nothing in a minute was Cornisha. That's it. But everybody that heard from Geach, Boss, Buddha. Let's get this call line going. All right, so we got the call line open. We want to hear from y'all. We want to hear about this debate that we having right now. The number's right there in front of you. Is 1-857-477-6127. You go come right in. You go be able to talk to the whole team. It's 1-857-477-6127. Y'all go ahead and start calling in. And if you don't call,
don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, y'all. We don't bite.
1857 BCS. Come on.
So, because it's been a lot. It's because now it's time to get out the chat. It's been a lot of lip talk, a lot of lip flapping in the chat. Now you can actually let your voice be heard. Let me see. We waiting on you. Hold on real quick. Let me give y'all the number again. We got 1-857-477-6127. So we waiting on the call, and I don't see it. And you know me, I'm not gonna keep begging. If y'all don't call in, we gonna go right on with the show because we got a lot we still got to do. We still got the draft. We still getting on the.
Come on, folks. You know, Professor Queen always ready for the smoke.
Yeah. So we definitely ready. So we go get into that draft today. The GM is Queen too. All right. So we go fight Queen or agree with Queen or whatever. All right. So the phone is ringing. No, it's not. Actually, it's not ringing.
It was all again jitsu.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter. What you got?
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, man? You can't call it cool like that, man. Who is this?
This is Doug Brooks, a.k.a. the Big Time Show Podcast. There's no question about it.
All right.
What's going on?
So we finally got him in the house. We got him in the building, y'all. We got him in the building. We got the Bishop in the building. Bishop, what you got? I know you ready to go crazy on this pitch trade. So we go sit back and
got
listen.
me in the house, but you might want to kick me out in a minute.
No, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I'm looking for some opposition.
What's killing me, y'all, is this. See, we may not, we don't want picks per se. And we know we want defense. We pretty much kind of locked in on Horn or all that kind of stuff. And I understand that. But look at y'all. I don't like the disrespect that y'all giving picks. Y'all know he is different. Y'all know it. I mean, I'm just saying. We may not want him, but let's not talk about him like he just,
Pastor,
just another.
Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish.
Give me a break, man.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not act like this. He's just another guy. Come on now. We talking about a guy, a tight end that, without question, is gonna be probably drafted in the top 5. Let's not act like this is normal. This is not normal. This dude is different, man, and y'all know this. Y'all. I know we want Horn and all that, but let's stop it.
Hold on, Bishop. Is that all you got to say is that he different? Because we know he different now. What else, though, Bishop? What else other than different is Pitts?
Well, I'm going to have to – I believe that my whole thing was this. If we were to get him, my whole premise was that this guy will make our offense literally unstoppable. It really turns into a pick your poison type offense. You can't game plan against this type of offense if he's in there. And the way that I see it is that the defense is not going to be fixed in 1 or 2 years. Yeah, we can grab a piece here and there. So really, we are still in that mode of like we're leaning heavily on the offense. So why not load up? We got a 1 or 2 year window to get this thing done. The strength is the offense. There's no question about that. It's not the defense. Yeah, we got to bring it up, but why not strengthen the offense to make our offense dominant? I mean, we're already pretty good, but Pitts would carry this thing to another completely level. And I'm not saying he's a generational talent. I'm not saying he's there. I'm just saying strengthen your strength while you got this little 1 or 2 year window to get it done. That's all I'm saying. Let's not act like Pitts is just trash.
Can I?
I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Can I give you some
Queen
pushback,
got
Bishop?
you. Go.
Bishop, I love you like cooked food on a Sunday evening.
All y'all love me. I know. Go ahead.
However, I'm gonna say this. While it's true you could strengthen your strength, I would be okay with the Pitts draft pick if the team had secured a good corner across from Trevon Diggs. Then I would be able to swallow it because you could have that corner for 2 to 3 years. Since we all know that Dak's contract, the 2-year window, is the real push. Now here's the hit. This draft is a defense-heavy draft. 2 years from now, it's going to be a very offensive-driven draft. So you can park wanting to get a tight end as great as Pitts is, where you can get somebody in the later rounds that is a good tight end that went to a smaller school, and focus on your issue right now, which is a corner. So that way, within that 2-year mark, you got a dynamic corner duo, and you can pick a tight end in 2 years for when your offense will then need a rebuild because you've lost 1 to 2 people.
Hey, Queen.
Boss,
Yo,
I'm not gonna argue with you people.
Man, please do, Bishop. That's what we here for. What you mean?
I'm not gonna do it, man.
Bishop,
Bishop,
I
I'm
love
gonna
you,
do it.
Bishop.
And plus, you got people that want to call in.
No,
This is
Bishop,
all
man, we
right.
kick it off. Man, no, Bishop, you can't even just dip out like that.
no.
We here to
Bishop,
fight.
I heard Queen.
Bishop.
Listen, I'm just saying. Sure, you could get if you want to call it a lesser tight end, if that's what you wanted, yes. But if we don't get Pitts, we're not even thinking about a tight end. That's the first thing.
True.
But if we were to get a Pitts, if that's what the call would be, and if he's the best player available, imagine the sleepless nights for the defensive coordinator. That's all I'm saying. I get the corners. We can easily draft Queen another cornerback in the other rounds. I mean, it just don't start with Surtain and Horn. There's some more corners. They may not be your number 2 corners, or we can just go free agents. And we still got some good free agent cornerbacks that are still out there. I'm just saying the strength of this team is the offense. Load Dak up with so many weapons that he just, it'll be just, you don't know how to control it. You put Pitts in this offense, this team is lethal. I mean,
okay, so I say in that regard, if he's BPA, I'll let it go. But if he's not BPA, I'm not going to let it run.
Hold on. We got Geechee. Geechee wants some. Geechee wants some, Bishop. Everybody try to box you today.
Come on, Geechee.
Bishop.
Come on, son.
Bishop. You like them dogs, right?
I love them.
What you say we need in Dallas? Some dogs, right? JC Horn is a dog. Okay? And if you go get you a 1 tech in the 3rd or 4th round, that's another need on the defense that's plugged in. We don't need this defense to be top 10, top 5. We just need them to be top 15, get a lot of turnovers, be good in the red zone, and get sacks. And the offense was number 1 last year with Dak in. So Pitts really ain't going to make them number 1 over number 1. So why can't we fix defense in this draft? We've been screaming that we wanted defense for the last 10 years. Why can't we get another Doomsday defense back in Dallas? Why can't we build? Because I tell you this, Baldwin Smith will make that offense more electric than Pitts will. And that's the point I think y'all missing when y'all saying Pitts is just the BPA at that position. Because if you put Waddle in that offense, I think the offense is way more scarier than if you put Pitts in it.
Real quick, Bishop, before you don't leave, I want you to address this for me real quick too. What's up with this baby vertical, man, that everybody ignoring? Can somebody just, this baby vertical that Pitts got? This 33-inch now, Bishop. Now I know you're a former athlete. You could literally jump right now higher than 33. Can we talk about that, please? Can everybody stop ignoring this, please? I'm gonna let you go on that, Bishop.
I'm gonna not even fight that because it is what it is. If it's 33, it's 33. However, if the man can't jump over a nickel, he just can't jump over a nickel. I'm just saying. But here's my only comeback to that. My only comeback to that is though, even though we saw what he did at Pro Day, the game film, however, shows that this kid can go up and get it. Now, that's the only thing I'm saying. Now, I mean, we got game tape of seeing him outleap everybody. He is a problem. He is a problem. And I'm going to even throw this in, boss. This may be in everybody here. I'm just going to throw this in. If you run a 4-4 and he lined up a lot outside too. I'm just throwing this out here, and this may not be factual or not. Couldn't he play a little wide receiver? I know y'all talking about Gallup. What if we drafted him and we already got our mind made up on him leaving? This kid can play outside, forget tight end. He can do it all. I mean, this is like a queen on a chessboard.
Bishop ain't no elite
is
separation
different.
with picks, man.
I don't want him. I want Owen myself. I'm just saying. But I wouldn't be mad if we picked him up. That's the only thing I'm saying.
The separation Waddle and Smith get, Pitts don't get that.
I'll say this.
He don't get it,
Bishop. When Pitts wound up at Florida, he wound up in the tight end position because he can't get into one of the wide receiver roles. He is nothing but a big body receiver who went to the tight end role because that was the only place available on the offense that he was willing to play at.
Hold on, man, Bishop. We can't let you go. We still got some more for you. Buddha in the background. Buddha, we want you to kind of lead this off with Bishop. We not gonna just run Bishop off.
Why y'all
Bishop, you're not going nowhere.
No, it ain't beating you up.
We was all family.
Yeah, we are. We just see.
We
Listen, we actually we love you. That's why we slowed everything down. We was gonna move on. We supposed to be drafting Bishop, but we love you. We love your commentary. We finally got the big time show on. So let's go.
Let's go.
So Mojo said we can fix defense with drafting Pitts. Waddle or Smith, we got 10 picks. What's your thoughts on that, Boo? Yeah. And then also Bishop.
I agree there. We did a lot of scouting since the season was in. So we know by now that this draft is deep in cornerback. This draft is deep in defensive tackle. Only places might be thin is in linebacker, but even some jewels is down there if you ask Keystone. And yeah, I mean, we just got to be smart. My thing is with 10 is we got to also put into fact, I wanted to say, I know we're not supposed to worry about what other teams are doing, but we got 2 division rivals sitting behind us. So when it comes to BPA or who's going to be sitting there at 10, who you going to want to be playing against in come season? Who is it worth playing against with them in the Giants and them Eagles pick Kyle Pitts or pick somebody that we pass on?
On is the pit stopper, man.
All right,
draft the pit stopper.
All right, because I want to talk about this real quick with that vertical game. Just going back to that vertical. All right, I'm actually set this one up with Geach. So when I look at this vertical, Geach, it's one thing about that vertical that I really kind of hate about how they even measure the vertical. Geach was telling me some stuff today. I want you to talk about that because I think it was a damn good idea. Because, see, low-key, I heard what Bishop said, right? He made an epic point. We not going to gloss over it. We saw that what Bishop said is he can't jump over a nickel. But then the film showed him jumping over jumping out the gym, right?
Jumping over mountains.
Right. So what's the discrepancy, Geach? Let's talk about that. And is there a better way to even measure?
Yes. So realistically, no time in the game are you ever just jumping off the vert trying to high point a ball. So really, the vert is kind of misleading because when you got your adrenaline pumping and you got a running start, you actually jump higher than what your vert is.
Right.
So instead of them testing the vert, like me and Boss was talking about earlier, I would rather them test what's the high point measurement that a player can touch.
Bishop, ain't
Not
that low-key
his vertical.
genius? Ain't that just low-key genius? Like, Geechee told me that today. I said, man, that is an epic point. Like, when we testing the way that they test, and me and Geechee just having us just, like we all do, just having us a good old intense fellowship. And I was like, man, that vertical, man, it's bad. But Geechee was like, and he was making the case for Horn. Because what we was trying to do, Bishop, is we was looking at the arm wingspan mixed with the lack of vertical, mixed with the drill itself, and saying Horn can still make that play based on his vertical. And we came down to it more so Geechee is, man, why don't they make the test to where it's about how high you can jump, not how much your vertical is compared to yourself. Like, what's your high point? Like, what you think about that, Bishop, and what you think about that, Queen?
Well, I don't know. The only thing I'm gonna say is that the game film don't lie. The measurables are what it is, but when we look at him when he played in Florida, it speaks for itself. So I mean that's my only argument to that, boss. That vertical could turn people off, but when you look at the man film, it speaks for itself.
Yeah, and see, that's what we saying. Like, we saying that the way, because like Geechee said, how many times is a player standing straight and then just jump up? That doesn't happen in the game. When you like watching LeBron James, if you watch him underneath the goal, yes, he can jump straight up. We all know that in dunk, but it's a whole nother level when LeBron got a head of steam, like a locomotive train going at that rim. We know we get a lot more vertical. So a real test, to Geechee's point, is a test that measure really high. What's your high point? There's no test that measures your high point. None.
And let's throw this in too, boss, real quick, and I'll get off the line for somebody else to get on.
Yeah.
The other thing that you have to factor in is that although he jumps 33, we also have to factor in that wingspan, man.
Yeah, that's what we saying.
That
goes all into that high point.
It's a little bit more than what what it's actually saying. So he has a tremendous advantage. Ain't no doubt about that.
He got 84-inch arms, right, Pastor Bishop? So that's roughly 42-inch arms each, right?
Yeah.
And then he got 33-inch vert. So that's 75 inches all together, right? So now you add JC Horn's 33-inch arms and his 41-inch vert, and what do you have? You almost have
you got more
inches between both players.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
No question. They're both freaks, man. All I'm saying is it's really a matter of preference, man. But it's just really a matter of preference.
Yeah.
You have no question. If you put this guy on this offense is more dangerous than it has ever been. No question about it. If you put him out there. However, I'm in total agreement with all y'all. We got to fix the defense. I personally would love to have Horn, without a doubt. But if this guy is ranked on the Cowboys board, at that, especially at 10, when this guy is going to have probably a top 5 grade, it's almost the same thing from last year with CD. You can't ignore it. And I mean, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. So I appreciate you, boss.
Man, I
hang on, man.
appreciate
Let me
you,
open
man.
up the
And
line for
see,
somebody
I'm gonna
else.
tell you, see how cool Bishop is. How many people go jump on and then take themselves off for the next man? You see them? See, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
that's who Bishop is.
Exactly. That's why I rocks with him
I
all day
appreciate
long. Man,
Appreciate
but hey,
y'all,
but the
man.
call lines, we already promised that they open for you, Bishop, and everybody else. What we go do is we go take a break from the call line. We go start drafting. Y'all ready to draft?
Right.
We
And I'll say this for everybody who thinks I don't like Pitts. I've actually met Kyle in person.
so yeah,
Cool
you like
cat.
it. Yeah.
I don't mind. I wouldn't mind if we draft him. I'm just saying if he's not there, go for Horn. If he's there and it's BPA and they take him, I'm not gonna cry about it. Who I will get mad over is it somebody like Greg Rousseau. At that point, I'm going to bed.
Hey y'all, listen, I'm gonna call somebody real quick, man. I'm gonna make an outbound call because my boy Harvey, he trying to get in. He done called us a lot. Hold on, we got another call. Boss Cowboy Sports, man, where your voice matters. Who is this?
This is Gary.
What's up, man?
Gary!
Gary.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Gary.
What's up with it, Gary? So
Our
what's
4-3
on your
guy in
mind,
the
brother?
building. 4-3 man. He's a
Man,
burner.
you know I love y'all, man. Y'all fam, man. But that was terrible, Buddha.
What I do? What he do?
Come on, man. You talking
What
about
Buddha
my
do?
boy Kevin. Man, did you look at his college tape, man? You see what he did? That's what he did. He's good with deception and attacking vertically. And you're going to say, oh, what happened after week 3? Man, Jason Garrett happened. Everybody know that. Come on,
Oh,
Buddha.
so Gary heard me when I called Jason Garrett. Thank you, Gary.
Gary preach.
Man, my boy Gary coming in slapping, man. That's how to do it. That boy Gary came in spanking. Yeah, man. So yeah, now you know. Hey, what you got on that booty? You gonna let that man hit on you like that?
I mean, at the end of the day, we saw 3 weeks. We saw Garrett come in there. Okay, if that's what you want to say happened, we don't know if that was what happened. Supposedly, Kellen Moore was still calling the plays. We seen last year they ain't had nothing to do with Garrett, but he was driving down the field and got in his own way when he got past that 50-yard line. I'm just saying, I want to see, and we ain't dealing with the what ifs and what can he do? What did he do?
I'm trying to get this draft on, man. I'm not gonna have no arguments about the past. Gary, you got something else?
I got you, man. I just had to say that because, come on, Buddha, man. Everybody know Garrett did that, man. He was the one that stopped that. But like Bishop was saying, though, I agree with the Pitts thing to a certain extent. But if Pitts and Waddle was both there, I'm taking Waddle hands down.
No doubt.
That dude is a different kind of guy.
Different. That's different. That's world-class speed. That's generational. People don't just wake up and cut and run fast like that. That's what you label generational.
Now that's generational. Exactly.
That's
Waddle is generational.
Waddle does
talent.
this. He glides.
Yeah. That's to me, see, because when you say generational talent, to me it's also the production you put on the field. See, if you say generational athlete, you talking about Pitts. If you talking about generational football player, it's what you've done on the field. And the people that really just pretty much checked all the boxes, production, as well as freaks, there's no way right now Pitt should even be in the conversation for being the best weapon. It should not even be close. Right. How you not in the Heisman conversation, but all of a sudden you the top draft candidate? We need to just stop this malarkey.
A lot of people don't even realize he had better numbers than Smith before he got hurt.
Exactly. Say it again. Gary, say that. Say it.
Gary coming on the show dropping back
and talking about, oh yeah, get Smith, he a beast. Just imagine what Waddle would have did, and he was doing a whole lot better before he got hurt. Man, I seen Waddle cook so many people. I swear that boy was barbecuing while he was on the field.
Hey, we got a good friend of mine in the building, man. Y'all definitely say what's up to my friend Jessica, man. I'm always seeing her with the big game, James, man. She always
Hey,
in the building.
Jessica. Queen
she's
had
a lawyer.
to get on and rep for the ladies.
Yes. She reps for the ladies, and she reps. She don't like no negativity. But at the same time, man, she's good people. I always see her, man. And my boy Tyrone Church said, "Preach, boss." Yeah, man, I'm preaching over here, man. I'm trying to let the world know because I'm seeing a lot of Kool-Aid going on, brother. That's what I'm seeing, man. I'm seeing a lot of juice. What my boy Buddha say, drinking the juice. I'm seeing a lot of juice being drank on this piss stuff.
Crazy juice.
It's like crazy too, man. At this point, it's out of hand. And see, you know what? People think we saying Pitts ain't good for Dallas. Ain't nobody saying that.
Oh,
ain't nobody saying that.
No, not at all.
Ain't nobody saying that. Like we know Pitts will be great for Dallas. Like he makes sense. He'll be one of the best people, especially closing out games.
Red zone,
right?
Red zone would increase. Yeah.
Immediate upgrade in red zone, like immediate.
He'd be a matchup nightmare, man. Just think we go 12 personnel, him and Jarwin. What two linebackers or linebacker and safety gonna cover them two guys?
Many.
Yeah, and Jessica showing love to you, Queen. She threw up a lot of emojis for you, man. I like to see that. I always like the emoji love, man. When they showing love in the building with the emojis, she say, "Queen." Y'all forgive my voice. Yeah, and see, listen. The church is preaching right now. The church is preaching. See, we got some football heads out here, man. This boy
Preach,
said,
Allen.
was anyone
Preach, Jay.
talking about Pitts 2 years ago? See, we got some football heads up in here, man. We got some and see, that don't mean we're against Pitts.
They weren't talking Pitts.
But I ain't trying to.
Pitts, but they was talking Waddle. They was talking D. Smith when he was a freshie.
Ooh.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say, Queen.
Ooh.
They was talking about Waddle.
They were talking Waddle and D. Smith when they were freshies, and we all remember what Bama's wideout room be looking like. You be having wideouts sitting 1, 2, sometimes 3 years, knowing they will ball out for a season and get drafted in the first 2 rounds.
Hey, y'all check this out, man. Y'all, everybody, let's take a quick pause. Gary, real quick. I told everybody privately that this happens. You see what my boy just said? Jerez Allen. He said, "Appreciate the show and salute, boss. You've been getting me through this week. Salute." See, I really take that to heart, brother. I really do, and I appreciate you, bro. Because, see, we talked about that privately as a group, is that we do know and know that just us talking football is getting a lot of people through tough times with COVID. People are sick. It's a lot of people going through a lot of mental stress. Man, I appreciate that, bro. That's even more important than them super chats. Not the super chats, the cash apps that boys put in. It's the fact that we know that, man, and we appreciate that. And thank you for saying that, bro. I really mean that. And anybody else, man, if we helping y'all say that, man. It's not always about the money. It's not always about how many dollars you can throw away, because obviously we appreciate that and we go take the dollars, but it's more than the dollars. It's I'm gonna even throw it up there. It's the Cash App Boss Cowboy Sports. I'm gonna do that real quick. But
let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, but let's not get it twisted. But at the same time, man, now it really is about that. Like, we literally talked about that off air, is that we doing something way bigger than just football. It's like people need good commentary on people that they see like themselves, and I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about everyday people, that's actually have a passion, and where we using sports to sometimes get our mind off the stuff that's going on. But y'all hold on, man. Listen, man, we got the whole draft team on right now. Gary, don't hang up now. We got Gary on, so man, let's go ahead and draft, damn it. I'm tired of all this talking, all this kumbaya. Hey, should we take some more calls, or should we get?
He wants a boxing match.
Yeah, should we take some calls, or should we go ahead and get into this draft, man?
Let's get it.
I think we should get into this draft, man. Hey, cause see, we got the GM Queen to be Quenisha. You know the song. So listen, y'all give me a second. Let's get this draft going. She's your queen. All right, so we going. How many rounds we going? If we go 7, we gonna have to go rapid fire, and don't take all day, because this the issue. It's 5 people on here right now that really know the draft very well. These are the same 5 that's also gonna be on a draft weekend when we do a combo show with Will Steele. We doing a combo show draft weekend where we basically Voltroning the best of the best to put on one of the best draft shows, period. So let's go. So y'all stay with us. Okay, so hold on, man. While I'm stalling, let me see who I'm gonna pick. Let me go with we will go with my boy Steve. Obviously, we will go with the NFL official order. We always go difficult because nothing's easy in life. And then it looked like I gotta pick one of these. So
Pick the top pick order.
you say what?
No, you good. You good.
No, talk to me, man. It's all good. Like I don't.
No, I'm watching you doing
They got
it.
me on
You good.
CBS, Josh. Do I want that or do? Cause
You might want Packer report because that's the latest one.
Yeah, the Packer report is not letting
Yeah.
me click on Packer though. Oh, there it is. It just was acting a little bit funny. Yeah, y'all know how that is. Yeah, we want the Packer because it's the most real. Let's draft. Let's
go.
draft, man.
Let's get the boys started.
All right.
Let's
Hold on
get it.
quick. Let's see real quick, man. Going back. See, because we got to go back to my boy Jerez Allen. See, he telling the truth, man. That boy is telling the truth over here. Before we start drafting, I am going to feed in the comment. He said, boss, back to football real quick. What's up with all these record-breaking pro days? It's too many out of this world for this that look slow. See?
Look, J Rez, I'm gonna help you out with that, my brother. I'm gonna help you out with that. You ready for the T? Some of them stopwatches break around the 30, 37, 38 yard. I'm just saying.
Hey, and then Shannon say, my boy Shannon say, phone line still open. Gary on. We'll get Gary off after the first 2 picks, man. We ain't gonna let Gary hog. But see, Gary know this draft, so I gotta have him in at least for the first 2. Then Gary will get off and we'll take some more calls and we'll let everybody kind of take us through this draft. We gonna open back up the phone line, Shannon. But hey, no trades. Okay, I'll put it like this: only 1 trade per 7. That's fair. Cool.
Cool.
So Queen, what you want to
That
do?
Raiders.
Round table.
Oh, she wanted to hear the round table. Man, you better not move out of 10, boss. And let me say it like this. Ma'am, Queen, as your faithful servant, as somebody that's loyal to the Dallas Cowboys, with all due respect, please do not trade out of 10. Not for these picks. No, we want the talent at 10, boss. I really do think, Quination, that it would be a tremendous mistake to get rid of the generation of talent that's getting ready to be sitting there for that quarterback run.
Okay.
The other guys have
Anybody
not
else
spoken.
want to speak up?
They have not spoken. I think they're holding their tongues.
I wouldn't trade out.
Oh, nah,
I wouldn't trade out not for those picks. You might miss
I
out
wouldn't do-
on somebody that you're really trying to grab.
If all our arguments is going at 10, then I would consider that.
We got my boy
I
West
wasn't
Coast in the
gonna,
house.
I
He
wasn't
going
going to trade
crazy.
it away anyway. I want to see if anybody had,
We
some air in their lungs.
we got somebody in the building. We got my boy West Coast. He say take the Miami trade.
What? That's not. Oh, what?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said take the Miami trade. Yeah.
Out,
100
Who's?
100 lashes. 100 lashes.
I mean, that's a nice
A lot can
trade.
happen in 5
It's a
spots.
nice
Let me see
trade.
who's available.
Ooh, man, you gonna work your boy today. Let me see, cause available players. There it is. Hold on. Let me get a better view. This is a better view right here. All right, so this is so the world can see it, not just Queen and I and everybody else. We want to get it to where the world can see this. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get a better view. Y'all give us a second, man. It get a little buggy. No, this ain't the view. Let me try this one. That's it. That's the view. All right, yeah. So there it is. These are the Hold on, did I even start the round yet? Cause ain't no way Trevor available. I must ain't start the round.
Yeah, like did
Ain't
you
no
not
way.
start?
Yeah, let me look at this. Okay, yeah, the draft ain't started. These are these are trade proposals before the draft starts. So what you gonna do?
Nope.
Everybody available. You say no.
No.
Okay.
If this was during the draft, then I would consider it. But since it's pre-draft, no.
All right. So we the queen has spoken. We not drafting. Sorry, my brother Wes. So we getting ready to start this round, and then we go watch them fall off the clock. So we just started the round. They are falling as we speak. We looking at the players that are available, and they're going off the board. And
make it small.
yeah, it's coming. I'm sorry, it moves so
Okay.
fast. You know me. Cause now we got the Dallas Cowboys with Queen on the clock. And we have some shockers. We have some shockers here. We had the shock of all shocks just happened. Panay Sewell has dropped. The Kool-Aid has been. The Kool-Aid is. Oh my God! The Kool-Aid is in full effect. People have drank the Kool-Aid so much that they done really picked Kyle Pitts over the super tackle. What in the world is going on? And what will Queen do?
Let me say this, everybody. Boss, you and I had a private conversation a few weeks, maybe a couple months ago, where I said there is a possibility.
It's a possibility. Yes, it is.
School can drop to 10.
Yes, it would be crazy.
You know what?
But
crazy.
It could happen. I agree.
It's possible.
Yes. So what you gonna do, boss? Yeah, I mean, it's what you gonna do? And then you gotta explain this strategy too, cause you the GM. I gotta see this strategy. You know what you gonna do?
Let me see the first.
Look at her. She's gonna do her due diligence. There it is. Do I have to go any further? Ooh, these boys, this draft game. You said stop.
Ooh.
Well, you teasing, girl. Will you stop? You tease. You.
Is my draft room?
Will you turn on this card and quit playing? What'd you say? They like it, Queen.
Everybody in the draft room going to tell me what to do?
Shit, you better draft Sewell.
You can't pass on
that was like.
Man, I would have turned in the card for you.
I was the biggest all defense, but you can't pass on.
You cannot pass on that. Sorry, Lord. I'm gonna pick Queen. Quit playing. What you gonna do? You playing too damn much.
You know how to play with y'all emotions.
Ooh, that was good though. The pick is in. We got, and they running off the board as we speak. But the guy that is the person, they running off. You can see they running off the board. We got Sewell in the building. Y'all. Oh my God, if that happened in real life. Ooh, I'm feeling the emotions of that. I really am. I'm feeling it. I'm like, I really feel it in my heart. Like, I would literally go crazy if that happened. I would lose my damn mind. I'd be like, oh my God.
Like, that's CD Lamb feeling from last year, matching that same energy.
I got that feeling right now that it was, because, oh my God, the domino effect, if that was to happen, would be just.
Tyron Smith. Who?
Oh, no, I wouldn't. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I was Jesus Christ, bro. I'm like, damn, man, you done kicked that Tyron Smith, bro. Oh my God, but I'm like, boy, this boy Buddha is evil as can be. So, I mean, we ain't got to talk about Sewell. Let's go to the next pick. I was finna do a breakdown on Sewell, but why we doing that? We know who that man is.
Right. And you can always, kick him in the guard for a year.
Right.
And then kick him back out should something happen.
Right.
Because let's be real, we all know with Tyron Smith, usually something may get tweaked and after 12 games or so. So if you think about it, you really could spell him for like 3 to 4 games from tackle duty and like give him like a vacation, pop Sewell out, to left, for those 3 to 4 games, and when Lyell comes back, because we are now, remember everybody, we are going to be in a 17 game schedule, so you need to take that into consideration.
Right. And see, let's check out the comments real quick. So from my boy Dallas Peppers, he gave that first pick fire. We appreciate that. Hold on real quick. And then Shannon Show said, "Do you feel it, me, Crab, SpongeBob?" And then William said, "You get Landon Dickerson next. Dak will play the 50." And then my boy West Coast say, "I'm not picking tackle." I got you.
Man.
Look,
And then hold on real quick.
I'm gonna say it like this.
Hold on real
Everybody's
quick. Let's get
entitled
all
to
the
their
comments and
opinion.
then we can talk about it. Let's just, because I want to hear everybody out real quick. I'm so mad COVID messed up last year draft here in Las Vegas. Yeah, man, I feel you, bro. Me too, because me and my boy West Coast was actually headed out to that. And see, this is the vision of it. This is the vision of it right there. That's why I love to pick. That's why I love to pick what Chuck said. See, Chuck. Let me do something for Chuck. I need to do something for Chuck real quick. Taking all day. Go. Hurry up. Y'all give Chuck a damn hand clap.
Yep.
Y'all give Chuck a hand clap for what he just said. That move right there would be super, because you got a solid right tackle instantly with Sewell, and you make your left guard not just an upgrade back to epic dominance with Tyler in the middle, Zach back at the right guard, and T. Smith with 2 years left on his contract. We are right back to being the #1 offensive line in the league with just that one damn pick. Hell yeah, I would do that without blinking.
Both Pro Bowlers.
Yeah, man, with 4 Pro Bowlers. Pretty guaranteed. All right, listen. Let's go back. We still drafted because we know we can start talking all day. We back to drafting. So, boss, let's kind of review real quick what's left, okay, or what went off. Because, it's before we talk about what we go get, let's look at, Cal Pitts went at 4? They drunk the Kool-Aid.
I can say definitely from Atlanta, I knew before it broke out that they have been in contact with Kyle Pitts heavily. So if they do not go tackle, and they probably will not go quarterback because they did restructure Matt Ryan's contract to have him there an additional 2 years, they will think of taking Kyle Pitts and probably offloading Hayden Hurst somewhere.
I hope, man, I want somebody to do that early. Ooh-wee, my boy Dave Walker Vaughn say, "Aye, what up, boss man? What up, man? Dave Walker, man, appreciate, man, the cash out, man. Always, man, I really do, man, and showing love to the Cowboy family. Aye, man, I'm gonna say it back to you. All right, so let's look at some more. That's
Cincy was bold.
Yeah, I know, Cincy, crazy. Yeah, and this. Yeah, so we kind of just taking a quick look at what's gone. Then we go right in the round 2.
Eagles.
What I miss? I went by the Eagles so damn fast.
Jesus.
And we gonna open up the cow lines. My boy Gary here hogging, but Gary, my boy, he can hog. He can sit all day with his feet kicked up, man. I'm cool with that. That's my boy.
Jesus.
But we gonna take some more calls. We gonna let y'all sit down with the cap, and we gonna all go through this together. So yes. Ooh, Asante Samuel 20.
Okay, see, Jenkins going to Team No Name kind of hurt my heart a little.
Yeah, that do hurt. Jenkins, see people sleeping on Jenkins. Talk about Jenkins, Queen.
And Jenkins to me gives a younger Bulaga. If everybody remembers Bulaga when he first came into the league with the Packers, the man was a road grader.
Yes.
And played like you insulted his mother, his grandma, and you tried to steal his girlfriend. And then he's just beating you because he likes to.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that does hurt. But see, because I know you, Queen. You finna get a whole commentary on that. We not gonna do that, boss. We go draft.
That
was good. That was good commentary, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was my boy G.A. Lee say we in the building. and say, and people liking that pick, my boy Will Lee say straight dominate the trenches. See, I'm telling you, man, people loving that pick. So right now I'm liking my GM.
And it makes,
I'm liking
and it
my
makes
GM.
Williams expendable.
We started. I didn't mean to cut y'all quick. We started.
Let's go, kid.
We started. All right,
This
so
is
they
getting
running
juicy.
off. Yeah, they running off the board. They got a trade. We have not made the official first trade yet.
They ready to promote Queen to owner.
No.
I am honestly team super yes on trade.
Which one
down.
and why?
The best one to me is the Saints, but in real life, I really mean this. I really do feel that round 2 is where we should actually move down. Because according to my analysis, I think the draft is rich between round 2, round 3, and the early parts of round 4. So this is the areas to where I think we should get volume and then start building.
Okay.
At this point, I think it's too many players that's graded right there the same. But I wouldn't also be mad if we stayed put, because this particular round 2 pick is almost still close to a round 1. You want to look at, boss, what's the best player availables? We ain't heard from Geach in a while, man. Geach, Geach gone. My bad. Hold on, Geach.
Yo.
My bad, dude. I had it.
You had me muted, man.
Man, I had you muted, bro.
Oh, Lord.
Man, my fault, man.
It's all good.
Flag
It's all
on the
good.
play.
I was like, why we ain't heard from Geach?
I'm sitting here talking up, but y'all ain't seeing nothing, responding back to nothing.
I know, man. But see, listen, you didn't quit though. You ain't quit.
No, I ain't
back
no
to the
quitter
business
now.
though. What you
I ain't
gonna
no
tell?
quitter. We
What
ain't
you
no
gonna tell our
quitters
GM, man? Should she trade or should she stay put? Should she?
Who's BPA? Who's BPA? Who's the best players available right now?
All right, that would be. Looking at the list, let's make it big where everybody can see it. All right. So we got Javonte Williams. We got man. See, you see why I'm gonna move down? I'm so moved down right now. Just even looking at it early. But no, I ain't trying to talk you into it, boss. It's just me.
No, I'm looking at what I'm seeing.
Ooh, Mac Jones.
So wow.
God dang.
Wow.
He fell.
What's our cornerback?
He
What's our
fell
cornerback
hard.
options right now?
What's our cornerback options? Ooh, yeah, I moved down all day. I'm serious. I would move down without him.
Team moved down.
I'm team moved down. But Geach asked what's our options for corner, so he can do the due diligence. There it is.
Team moved down.
Yeah, I'm team.
I've already looked at the first 5.
Yeah, at the first
Team
5 told
down.
me too. Any objections? We don't care. All right,
No.
so which one, boss? Which one we going with? We going with
That's second, third, and that's second and 2, 3 Saints.
I think your Saints is sweeter by a mile.
Yeah, Saints.
Yeah, so we gonna accept the Saints. Now, we not doing any more trades. So with that, it's running. Let's take a look at who coming off real quick. Hold on real quick. There it is. All right. So it's running. It's running. All right. And it's not moving that bad, at least at the corner. We on the clock. And look at that. We still got some solid. I'm telling y'all, if you want to move down, the place to move down and get more picks is round 2. I'm telling you, it's still gonna be some dogs there. Who would be mad at sitting right there, man, with my boy Xavier Collins still sitting? Who would be mad right now with my boy Levi still sitting? Oh my God. Let's look at what's available, y'all. Let's look at what's available. Let's look. Ooh, and Levi still sitting there. Oh my God, you got a Darius Washington. I'm telling you, man, it's so rich. Round 2 and round 3, Richie Grant still sitting there. Oh my Lord, Tyler Shelvin still sitting right there, man. The big one tech, man. The Bohemian Monster. You still got the super track star with Kerry Vincent in the building. Gary, what's on your mind?
Man, that was a star move back, especially to get 2 threes.
Yes.
All these players, man, Levi, ooh. Or Darius Washington, that's my favorite safety. Oh, man.
Ooh, we got a fight. We already got a fight brewing. See, because I'm seeing it's deep too. Ooh, it's deep. Everybody screaming, Grant, 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 Grant. The crowd is speaking. You hit that. Oh, see, I'm Gary. No. I'm glad Gary in the building now. See, because Gary get to feel the power of the crowd. See, Gary usually in the crowd. Now you get to feel the crowd. Or you go Washington with the crowd screaming, Grant, 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 Grant. What you gonna do? GM, and you not the GM, Queen is, but we putting you on the spot. Are we going with Washington, or we going with Grant, or what we gonna do?
Washington is my favorite safety, man.
So you ain't
I
blinking.
really feel like we can get him in the third right there. I go with Levi.
You go with Levi? Okay.
I would go with Levi.
Levi. Okay.
Beast, man. You can't, a guy 300 plus pounds that moves like a fullback.
I agree, bro.
That's the holy grail, man. You want a one tech with pass rush capability. That's the holy grail.
I wouldn't call him a one tech, but at the same time, I love Levi.
He's a super 3 that can do
I think so too. Yeah. This is hard, boy. The crowd is going Grant though. Ooh, the pressure's on you. The pressure's on. The pressure's on. The crowd. I'm feeling the crowd, man. I don't mean I'm like feeling what they said. I'm just saying we can feel what Jerry and Steven feel, where you thinking this and the crowd is saying that. But what you gonna do? Boss, GM, Quinacia? Huh. We put it on you. What you gonna do? Let me make sure Geach still here, because Geach never get quiet. Geach would have been loud by now. Yeah, I knew he was out. Geach, my bag, bro. Geach, I had you out.
I want to see now. Let's remember, Richie Grant is 23 years old, which is kind of old for a prospect. So his upside, his ceiling may not be that high, being that he's an older player. That's one thing I think we got to factor in with Richie Grant.
Ooh, the crowd is overwhelming.
Good point, Geach.
It's Grant City up in here, man. These boys ain't hearing nothing but Grant right now. I like the pressure. I love it. And then my boy Tyrone Church come in the building and say, we need CB now. Say, man, the crowd is on the ass.
That's why I asked what cornerbacks was left, man, because I don't want us to. And it could be a run on cornerbacks here. We being ourselves out getting a good one.
Yeah, the crowd got y'all hesitating. What you gonna do, Queen? Queen, we waiting on you.
Let me see what corners look like.
The corners, all right. Let's see what the corners look like. All right, we go take a look at the corners.
Newsome still on the board?
Newsome gone.
Okay.
We lost
Newsome went in the first.
Ooh. Okay. Is the Georgia boys still there?
Yeah, them Georgia boys
no
still
Georgia
there.
boys.
Yeah,
No
no, they
Georgia
are.
boys.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
No Georgia boys.
Eric Stokes sitting there.
No.
Tyson Campbell sitting there.
I like Campbell. I like
I'm not seeing
Campbell
any
better
movement
than
on my
Stokes.
screen.
Campbell probably the best player I see guard Devontae Smith out of any cornerback.
Stokes is Kool-Aid.
Campbell guarded Smith better than almost any cornerback I seen that went up against him.
Up with Kerry Benton.
Man, I ain't panicking even a little bit, man. My
There's
boy.
no need to panic because we got 9 cornerbacks on the roster.
Yeah, man.
So,
and not only that, my boy Keith Taylor still sitting there, man. We got plenty of corners. Avery Thomas solid.
Man,
We've been Sean Wade no for corner.
We've been playing around with that one tech position for a long time, boy.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that middle, man. I'm kind of feeling.
Middle.
I'm
I
kind of
want
feeling
short
that
middle
middle.
to keep them linebackers
Or
clean, man.
or I'm feeling the Florida boy
Bossman
Richie
Pratt's
Grant.
still there, so I'm not too sweating.
Yeah,
corner.
I ain't sweating corner. I think we go. The corner class is deep. I'm not even tripping on corner.
Safety
I
ain't
think
deep.
the safety is probably where we need to go.
It's
Yeah,
Richie
look
Grant
at
and
safety.
Washington.
Yeah,
Look at
I think the
for me.
crowd actually right here. Like no bullshit. Like not kissing their ass or
I
nothing.
like Grant right here.
Yeah, and actually I like Cisco. I still take Cisco over Grant, but that's me. You know what I'm saying?
Cisco still on the board?
Yeah, he's still on the board.
Yep.
Matter of fact, he 83.
All right, scroll, safety.
Yeah, we had safety. Oh, you want to see more safeties? I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like Washington and Richie Grant.
Yeah, because after
are two
Hufanga,
best
it
free
goes
safeties
Boo
left.
Boo until Stearns, but Stearns is injury prone.
I like Washington.
But we still got 2 seconds.
Kelvin Joseph still on the board
And
too.
Jamar's there.
All right, you got 10
and
seconds.
fun fact,
You got to go with the safety, man.
The card got to go in.
Cisco.
You went Cisco? Okay.
Yes.
The crowd hates
Yes.
I've been Cisco early.
Yes.
you. The crowd hates you.
That's a reach. That's a reach, DL. That's a reach.
Yes.
No, it's not. No. We moved down. This is the bottom of the second now.
Okay.
Yeah, we went down.
All right.
Yeah, this is the
We went
bottom of the
down.
second.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm with
I
it.
can't fight that. I can't
I'm
fight
with
that.
that. I'm with
can't
that
fight that.
all the way.
I can't fight that.
Yeah, you know.
And Washington.
Yeah.
Spin it and I'm with it.
Yeah, like I know y'all like Richie Grant crowd. I know that. We don't apologize. We talk to the, you know, we really feel like what's gonna happen with getting that safety, it's gonna help our DT. We gonna lie to y'all like Steven Jones.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so we declined the trade. We go right into the next round. So we going into the next round. Y'all stay with us real quick. Be patient as we watch these guys come off the clock. We looking at what's available and we watching them go. Just, oh, please, Tyler, don't go. Oh, another trade? No, we decline trades. We don't want trades. Tyler, please don't go. We on the clock. We on the clock.
DT.
right.
DT.
All right, show me DTs.
Okay. See, I like Queen. See, Queen listen to her advisors.
Right. Lee McNeil.
McNeil.
McNeil still there?
Is he
I
there?
don't think so. Is he?
Man, the DT looking extremely good. You still got Tyler Shelvin. You got Marvin Wilson.
Tonga still. I know he's still there.
Yeah, I'm certain
Tonga's gonna
still
be
there.
there.
Yeah, Tonga go be there.
I think Shelvin will be there next time we pick too. So how does linebacker look?
Oh, just a
go
good
back to the
question,
top of-
Geach. Damn, that's a good question.
How does linebacker look?
Why the hell did we not look at linebacker a long
Yeah,
time
We
ago?
should have looked at linebacker at the
Dylan
last.
No, there was a
Moses.
reason. There was a reason I didn't ask for
'cause we had-
linebacker yet.
We had Grant, Washington, and Cisco there.
Right.
Probably could have still got one of the three.
True.
In this pick, we
We
might have
dropped
missed
the
out on a
ball.
good
Yeah,
linebacker.
we did. Likely
might
we
have missed
did.
out on a
I'm
good
almost certain we
linebacker that
missed
last
out on a
pick.
good linebacker. We did
Hold
not do our
on.
due diligence
Hold
on
on.
linebacker.
Hold
But
on.
this is
Scroll
good.
down.
With Jabril Cox.
Woo!
No, Jabril Cox was the first one. He went in first.
But this one is a no-brainer to me, GM. Like just keeping it all the way honest. I'm going with Dylan Moses here without
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Right.
Yeah, this is a
Dylan
no-brainer.
Dylan is that top 15, player, but he was on the recovery this past season from a knee injury, and you know how they say when you first come back, you don't fully trust it.
Yeah. Turn the card
So
in.
Dylan's that turn in.
Turn the
That's
card
Yeah,
not
in.
he
even
the
a-
turn in,
That's not
bro.
even a discussion.
Yeah, and I do see the crowd.
Aaron
They screaming that we need a DT, and I agree. But this is one thing about the Boss Cowboy God. I'm telling y'all, DT is especially for one tack is deep this year, man.
We still gonna get one. We gonna
Yeah,
get
we
one.
go
next
get one
pick.
for
We
sure.
promise y'all
We'll
gonna
get one.
next
Like
pick.
this is and they coming off now. See, we still might even have a chance. Matter of fact, we might even have a chance still at Marvin Wilson.
Marvin. That's target Marvin.
Yeah, so
Marvin Jabril.
it's a trade request. Obviously, we go skip that, man.
No.
It's fun to draft. It's fun to draft with y'all, man. This is. So we on the clock. Hey, look at that.
All right.
Look at Jesus.
Quick.
Hold on, hold on real quick. Before we pick, let's look at what we got right now. We got us a major strength in offensive line with Sewell. We got definitely bone crushing safety, who to me, my top safety, Dylan Moses, which is like a steal to get him in round 3. And that might even happen based on how he finished his year and at ACL. But you getting a true Alabama killer at linebacker, I'm not mad at that at all. So
he's a true middle linebacker. What we have, because we really don't got one in the building right now.
Right. And I know he go turn up playing for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes,
he go turn up.
He's smart. You know he got to be smart because he wouldn't have been playing middle linebacker receiving if he wasn't. So,
Right. I'm gonna be honest with you, GM. To me, I think Marvin is the blinking light.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
I think it's not even close. I think Marvin is just, turn that card in.
All right, for just giggles, flip to guard for a minute. I just want to look at something.
Oh man, GM, we don't need no guard, man. We got Sewell.
No, would you hush? Would you hush?
We got
before you
epic
be
depth.
playing timeout?
Epic depth on the line right now, man. We don't need no line.
I know, hush it. I'm looking for something.
With David Moore sitting at. With David Moore.
Jim, you mean Jim? How you gonna tell my man to hush?
Sit in the corner.
You worry about guard next round.
Slow down.
Now it's about defense.
Okay, I know what she's looking for. I know who she's looking for.
Yeah, we know what she's looking for too. She's looking for that big mauler from the season.
All right,
she's
so
looking
he's
for
still
more.
sitting there. I just like to check.
My boy David Moore. I know who she's looking for.
Now let's go for my man Marvin.
All right, we picking Marvin. The pick is in. All right. All right, we declining that trade too. So let's take it.
Cornerback.
Yeah, now this is time to get that cornerback. Y'all already know. This one is going to also be a no-brainer. This one going to be a quick one for me. This is because my boy going to still be sitting there. And it's a lot of good ones still there. Kelvin Josephs, he's solid. Sean Wade.
Okay, they lying with
it's
Sean
not
Wade.
solid.
He should be listed for safety.
Yeah, he should be lifted for safety. Yeah. Because he go.
Because that this past year playing that corner was not the move.
He got cooked. He got cooked.
He was a corner. He was a safety masquerading as a corner.
Hey.
Yeah.
Blinking light, Keith Taylor. Blinking light.
Cleve Taylor is the player.
That's the player.
That is the Sherman of the Seattle defensive order. Play at the left.
I agree. Position. But I'm not gonna pick it unless my GM say so though.
Pull the damn trigger.
Pull it. All right, so let's talk about Keith Taylor real quick, y'all. Just real quick, because that's before we do that.
That man will body you and make you say thank you.
Yes. 6'3", 195. Perfect for a Dan Quinn scheme because he's long. So you don't talk about cover 3 corners unless you're talking about long corners. Those are the real corners that truly fit cover 3 schemes. Plus, I feel better about that pick more so because he's also good at run support.
Yep.
Is he probably absolutely the best corner? Probably not. I still would give that to Horn overall. But do I think he fit Quinn? Yes. Absolutely.
To a T, most definitely.
To a T.
Just envision what Quinn did with Sherman, and that's what you're going to get with him doing with
Because remember, there were some things about Sherman that was raw coming out of Stanford. And Quinn cleaned that up.
Cleaned the hell out of it up. So, and that guy, Keith Taylor, I mean, I just say tell everybody go watch some film on him. I'm not insulting when I say that. My boy Tyrone Church say, boss man fat on Keith Taylor. I know, bro. I'm very high on Keith. I'm unapologetically high on Keith. I think he's one. But you also got to look at my track record. When I pick bars like that, man, just keeping it, I'm being all the way honest. When I pick bars that nobody talking about, I usually be right on that. Because see, like Jefferson, I had him as my number one receiver. That's on record. I had, when nobody had Darius Leonard as their number one linebacker, I did. It's on record. Claypool, I had him as a top 15, top 20 first rounder. Nobody did. Everybody had him as a second or third rounder. People had Taylor as a second rounder, third rounder. I had him as a top 15 grade. You see what I'm saying? So I got a long track record. When I step out on these guys, I'm not saying I'm always right. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying I see the it in that guy. And I believe it, especially as an ex-corner, when I see a guy to where he's great at press. Listen, that's the hardest coverage to do.
Washington had him playing tight ends in line. Like, in line, man, press. That's hard for cornerbacks to do.
My boy Dave Walker said, if you draft Sean Wade, I'm going to unsubscribe immediately.
Well, guess what? If he's still there and we need another safety, guess what? You just going to have to cry because I'll take it.
Oh, my God. I did draft it before. I drafted it, but I drafted it for safety, man. Come on now.
Came out my head, man. I can't forget it.
So let's look at this draft so far. Let's look at our GM right now. Let's look at our GM real quick. So our GM, first thing she did is she shored up our offensive line epically with Sewell. She got a very good safety that's going to be able to come in and compete. That's nasty. That's an enforcer. That's a dog. We also got another dog in Dylan Moses. We got a guy that's going to be a middle. He's versatile. He's mean, especially when he really turns on his switch, which I think he turned off his switch senior year. We also got a guy that can play the 1 and the 3. He slimmed up a lot for his, for his forward and all that. I don't like that, but I think he could be able to put that weight back on. He's going to still probably be developmental and rotational. We won't see the best of Marvin the year 2, year 3, but it's still a good depth pick. Keith Taylor is, to me, the steal. He's a steal right now. And guess what? We still only in round 3. That's the benefit of moving down in round 2. I'm telling you, you're going to be able to get what you want and still be solid moving down round 2 every time. I'm telling y'all, if there's any place to move down, it's round 2. All right, let's get it. All right, so going back to the draft gym. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Are we on the clock? We back on the clock. Damn. We back on the clock. And we not even in the 4th round yet.
We got everything covered for the most part, so we can go anywhere right now.
Yeah, and then I'm liking what I'm hearing in the crowd. They saying draft another corner. But yeah, let's look at the BPAs. I don't want to move that fast.
Yeah, let's look BPA.
Yeah, with Jalen Darden sitting.
Oh no, start at the very top.
Ooh, Jalen Darden, I like how you think, boy.
Ooh,
boy.
He's still there.
Blinking
And
light.
my little speed.
Blinking light.
And Darden, and I'm gonna say this. He gives me Cheetah vibes from Kansas City, and how he makes people miss. He gives me a little bit of Cheetah vibes from the Chiefs.
Yeah, and that's also a perfect developmental guy to put leverage against Gallup.
Yep.
Okay, KK.
Blinking light, like, boss. We picking him.
Man, sir. If you don't pick the trigger, if you don't pull the trigger, we're gonna have an issue.
The pick is in.
Love you.
No problem, boss. You great GM. All right. So no trades. We're not doing those. We're not even discussing those. All right, so we go start the round and we go watch them walk away real quick. It's the toughest part of the draft when you got to watch good people walk away. Y'all be patient as we get it pretty so we can see what's happening. Are we back on the clock? Nope. We back on the clock. I'm telling you, man, that move down round 2. Ooh, I'm telling you, it's gonna have us too rich. This team already nice. Let's keep looking. Now I think Gary, somebody said now we should just basically just go all BPA. I think he right. I think Cameron Sample, but that's a blinking light. Yeah, that's a blinking light to me. Let me see. I think it's time to push Zeke. I think this would be a good time to find some people that can start gearing up as Zeke might start gearing down. I'm not saying geek Trace, man. Yeah, this look like the round, especially we're in round 4 now. To me, this is where your running backs are going to run if we don't get one. And I'm not saying these are Zeke replacements, but I'm saying we can put some people in the building for good insurance. You know what I mean? And that can really be somebody that can still take the load off of Zeke and also kind of put him on notice at the same time to kind of stay on this game. My boy Will Lean said D-line. So I'm seeing a lot of different thoughts on here. Let me see. Davis or Brandon or corner. I'm seeing what they say. Look at edge. All right, I'm gonna look at edge.
Yeah,
That's not bad. That's not a bad.
Cameron
decision.
Sample to me, man. That's the blinking light, man. Like,
Cameron Sample, that's my boy.
yeah, that's the he killed the Senior Bowl. He ate up everybody but Deontay Brown. He ate everybody alive, and his tape is real good too. I do like him for an edge, and I think in a 4-3 defense, you can never have enough. Looking at D-line again. Yeah, it's starting to get watered down, and we got our guy right at the right time. Linebacker looking decent with Barry.
Go back to D-line. Scroll down. Stop. That's why I'm not worried about D-line right now.
Yeah,
You still got
the one
Daryl
text.
Slayton, and you also got Kyrus Tonga.
Yep. Yeah, we good.
And then you also have Kobe Whiteside. That's why I'm not worried.
Yeah,
yet.
we cool. Yeah, the D-line is fine. The one tech is. I still want to get one of those one techs. Let me see. So, but to me, I mean, just we. To me, Jamar Johnson, Jesus, gotta get him. I ain't see him right there. I just saw that.
I gotta read. Where is it?
Jamar Johnson from Indiana.
Oh,
gotta get him.
My big baby.
Listen, y'all.
That ain't even no option.
Listen.
That ain't even no option.
Listen, y'all.
That ain't even
I'm
no
telling
option.
you, if anybody,
That ain't no option.
it's not an option. It's not. If anybody want to see somebody that's the definition of playing big in big games, go watch Jamar Johnson from Indiana play Ohio State. If you don't walk out that game like, man, just get this dude on the team. I'm getting him. Any objections?
Anybody want to push me on Jamar?
You crazy?
Yeah, you see the crickets, right? Pull the trigger.
Yes. You can't. He just at round 4. I just couldn't. The pick is in. So we got 2 safeties, and I do like that too. I I like who we got in there too. I like it. When I take a look at the recent picks, real quick, and I look at what we sitting on. Oh my God, this team. Oh my God, that right there. Oh my God, like I would be ready to walk away from the draft right now. I'd be like, that's the draft of the year right there. I would be cool. We got us a sick receiver. We got us a cover 3 corner. We got us a competitive big gamer safety. We got us another enforcer at safety. That's gonna be competition to Cisco. Like one of them go emerge.
This was to happen. This will probably be the time where they'll probably be moving back into the round, giving up some picks.
And see, I'm looking at both Cisco and Jamar in the case that Donovan is going to keep growing more. And when it comes to possibly paying Donovan, at that point, he may want too much money, and we can still roll with these two.
So I'm
thinking further down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's go back to getting these players. Since we're at the end of the draft, let's go rapid fire because the people have been watching us a real long time.
Right.
Queen, I'm gonna let you kind of you make the final decision. We're not gonna debate you too heavy on the rest of them.
Go to guard.
Yes.
She go get her guy.
Got him.
You got to. I agree. And I like Kendrick Green. She should scroll. Get him.
David Moore.
Jesus.
Build the fence, won't he, dude?
Here's where I'm throwing up.
Hold on, man. Hold on, real quick. Let me make sure Keystone. I always kick at my boy. Man, my bad, bro. See, you keep going down, bro. My bad. Geach, my fault, bro. My fault. Hey, Geach. 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 I'm sorry, Geach. I'm sorry.
Not this time.
Geach, he in, but I can't hear him, bro. Come out and come back in, Geach. My bad. Hey, I don't know what's going on with it. Come back in. I know, because I know he ready to talk because he ain't quit.
Yeah.
All right, so first, real quick, man. Damn good draft. And then, real quick, I wanna. This is what somebody said, boss. I know I was hating on Keystone draft, but tell him I said I'm sorry because that draft looks great now. And Tyrone Church, he's steadily trying to push us to quarter, man. We gonna take a look at quarter, man. And see, because I think he tried to get Joseph.
Tyrone, for you, I'm gonna look at corner.
Yeah, and I know what he tried to do. He tried to get Joseph. He like, man, boss, you ain't gonna keep letting Joseph just sit out there. You right. If Joseph's still sitting right there, we gotta take him because he clearly the best player available. Let's take a look. All right, hold on real quick, because that's too much rawness. He gone, man. He gone.
Throw down.
But Avery Thomas is still a solid corner. That's one of the best. He played real good against Avery Thomas from Michigan. I mean, his film is fantastic against Alabama, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got fantastic tape against sure quality receivers going into the league, I ain't mad at that. And he would be the best corner. If we still trying to kind of bring some competition in that corner, that would also definitely run Anthony Brown ass out of here too. Just straight up. It would be no reason. Like if you want to go ahead and cut Anthony Brown right now, Avery Thomas, and then I'm seeing some people say Adubo. Like I was very high on Adubo last year. Not so much this year.
If Adubo had came out last year, I would have had no problem picking Adubo.
Yeah. But too much film actually hurt him. That
was an oversaturation.
Yeah, and I think
I'm down.
But I will say this in his defense, I do not understand why they have Mukamaro over him. So I will throw that bone out there.
But ain't nobody can hate on this draft, though. I tell you that. Ooh.
All right, scroll up for BPA.
Yeah, we got some good BPA sitting here, boss. We got some good ones here. Just on pure BPA stuff. We never got a running back yet. We ain't got a running back.
No, go to running back.
Alien.
I want to show you something though, boss. Real quick.
Okay, go.
We got the world class speedster with Anthony Shorts.
Oh.
Yeah, you know that's somebody that's blinking like crazy.
Ooh.
Devon Diablo, even though I would hate to let him go right now. I do want to look at running back, man. I do. I really do. I want to look at running back if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I think and maybe even tight end. At some point, I think we got to start thinking about getting somebody in here that's going to push Zeke to make him just even at least feel a little bit of pressure. If there's enough that's left. Let me see. Yeah, see, now it's starting to look ugly at running back. Yeah, we kind of missed our window. Yeah, it's starting to look. Okay, hold on. We got Geach back. Geach.
Yo.
Man, my bad, bro. I keep kicking you out, bro. I know you hate your boy, man. I hate you, but we supposed to be rapid fire, though, man. Hold on real quick.
It's all good. Hey, I wanted to add in, though, like that Jamal Johnson pick. I feel like he can play slot cornerback, too. He a good coverage guy, so you get a versatile player with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
That was a good pick. That was a great pick right there at that spot, GM.
I think Kylan Granson is a good tight end pick. We still missing tight end 3. He's in the Boss Cowboy guide.
It seemed to like our undrafted guy from last year a lot, though.
You say what now again, Geach?
They seem to like our undrafted tight end last year a lot.
They do. But I think Granson comes in and competes with him day one, probably take him out. More athletic. He's an athletic tight end.
He's a bit more polished than
Mike does
the guy
like
we got
athletic
last.
tight ends.
Yeah, you're right. Mike McCarthy does like athletic tight ends. Somebody said what's going on at receiver. Man, let me see. I think we good on receiver. But
I mean,
Anthony Schwartz, that's
Schwartz, that 4-3, that 4-2 Schwartz boy, that's real. Like,
yeah.
look at him again, like that's real speed.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a fake 40 there. Like,
Yeah, he can go.
you see him running away from people with angles on him, like running away from them.
I'm gonna tell you a receiver that people sleeping
getting
on.
him would eliminate us having CD there for return.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all write this down. I'm gonna tell y'all right now who people missing on, who everybody missing on. Austin Watkins. Look him up. Austin Watkins is who everybody missing on. He is a bigger Gallup with
he's
better
dirty. He's
routes.
dirty.
I don't see
people
how
dirty.
in the hell nobody talking about him.
He's dirty.
Wow.
He's
What
a
school he
case
go
of
to?
small school.
UAB, man.
Small school.
UAB?
Yes,
Small
bro.
school guys.
He
It's
scream
always
on tape.
It's always one or two of them guys every year that nobody talks about that just pops out and make plays.
Yeah, and see my boy Jeremy say Schwartz is just a kick returner. I agree, man. Like, see, his straight line speed is what's beautiful, but it's not too much more to him. I agree with you on that. Like, I really do. Like the better player, Austin Watkins.
That's why I like Darden better. While he has the speed, he also has side to side to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Schwartz is that guy when you bring him in the game, when you run him on a jet sweep, it kind of gives away what we're going to do with him because he's really not a threat beating you like running routes.
Yeah, he not. Yeah. But you can see the speed. But yeah, but
you can see the speed. The
but
speed is
like
real.
I think Jeremy hit him dead on the head. It's not too much more than straight line stuffing, like he said, kick return stuff.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind Dak with a speed guy, even just a straight line guy. I wouldn't mind Dak.
It just opens up the offense more. Like,
I wouldn't mind. It's hard. It's hard, Jim. What you go do? You want to go back to all the players?
Yes.
All right. So we at the best players available right now. Scrolling down.
I like Boss' idea of looking at a running back too.
Me too. Yeah.
You got to keep as much fire under Zeke as possible. We can't let Zeke get complacent.
Yep.
Right.
We need a Zeke that looking over his shoulder.
The only problem though is I
time.
looked at the running backs and we missed our window. It was some good running backs sitting there that we could have easily. Now we will be more reaching, in my opinion, with what's now available because I looked at what's available.
We might as well try to get.
Now, Colin Hill from Mississippi State, solid.
Yeah, Kylan is not that bad, and he also comes out of SEC.
Damn, good question. Hold on. D.A. Lee asked a damn good question, and we've been tripping on this. We ain't looked at QB for depth. Damn, D.A. right as hell.
Man, listen, honestly, I'm cool with GG, man. The way he played against Pittsburgh, I think he could come in and win a game or two. I think
good point, but we got Kellen Mond.
Not as much as a need.
Kellen Mond is still there. Pick him.
Yeah, Kellen Mond still there, bro.
They looking at him.
I don't really like. Yeah, I don't like Kellen Mond, but at
like
round 5,
but you know,
at round 5,
Mike McCarthy is a quarterback developer.
He is.
Maybe Mike can put his magic touch on him.
Yeah. What we gonna do, boss? We said rapid fire. We slow back down. Damn liars.
Go on.
We said rapid fire.
Scroll down.
Big down. We be lying like that.
Yep.
Demetric Felton or Divine Diablo?
Demetric, athlete.
Yeah.
He's an athlete. He's more receiver.
Any fat, nasty one tech left? Like, that's worth anything?
I'm pretty sure it's a one tech left. Yep.
Thank you for reminding me, Geach. DL. Tonga, pick him up.
Yeah, Chris Tonga.
Tonga there?
Yeah, he there. Get him.
Tonga, pick
Take
him up.
Tonga don't get moved too much.
Yeah, that's the one tech. That just makes sense. Just honestly. What the hell wrong with us? Took too long. You know what? My dumb ass didn't start the round.
We looked at it like we needed to either double dip at DT or double dip at linebacker. So we wasn't able to double dip at linebacker. So let's double dip at DT.
Yeah, and see, my boy Jerez Allen felt us. He said, not sold on Mon. Me neither.
Me neither.
I'm just
Yeah.
And we looked at tight end Dallas. We was getting ready to go with the OU guy, but we going with my boy Tonga, man. We gotta plug that hole in the middle, and he does that.
We got to keep them. We got to keep them fragile linebackers clean, boy. We got to keep them guards off, centers off our linebackers.
And he does that. So
And see, we got
do.
Urban, and Urban can school those guys.
the pick is in.
All right.
So what my boy Boot at, man? My boy Boot done stepped away because he already told us he got to.
I'm here.
All right. We just ain't heard from you in a minute, man. You good? We got
linebacker.
Linebacker. Okay. All right. Let me start the round first. So
All right.
I started the round. We looking at the players that's available. All right. Let me see. Ooh. Oh, you said go to linebacker.
Yep.
You got your eye on somebody. Okay.
All right. So Garrett Wallow is still there. Scroll down.
Yeah. I like Gary Wallow all day.
Mm-hmm.
Patty Fisher too.
All right. Patty
Right
Fisher
here.
still there.
He's soft as soft juice. Soft. But he built like LVE. Maybe a coach can get him there.
What did you just say?
Softer than soft juice. Soft ass. Like, excuse me, man. I don't mean to curse, but golly, man. I watched him have so many times to really get a clean shot on somebody. Somebody said KJ Britt. See,
I'm
that's
sorry.
why
I'm
we
going
don't
to
like-
say this. Grant Stewart from Houston is better than Patty Fisher
Yeah.
by a long shot.
Yeah. And remember they was hyping him early? Y'all remember that? They was hype.
Yep.
I said, man, nah, they go catch up to that one. Yeah, he was softer than soft juice. But remember earlier, the Dallas Cowboys are high on Patty.
All right,
Oh,
show
we
me who
lost
we've
Gary.
already taken so I can eliminate positions.
Okay, hold on real quick. All right, we talking about rapid fire. We ain't never did not one of these no damn rapid fire lines. All right, let me see. So these are the BPAs that still left.
All right.
Boy,
right.
Mojo is not loving this draft. Boy, Mojo
Scroll
is
back up.
disappointed right now.
You say Mojo? He disappointed.
Yeah, boy. Mojo disappointed in us.
How
It'd
you
be all right.
disappointed? I like this draft, man. This
He
draft.
scroll back up.
He didn't like the Cisco pick.
He'd be okay when the phone go down.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, sometimes you don't get your pet cat. It's okay. Look at the other ones.
You got to look at the overall picture and watch it come together.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's all good. And then we might get off Cisco, but right now I got Cisco over Grant. I do, unapologetically.
Come on, Shannon. Come on.
Hold on real quick. Now, Shannon showing us love, man. Shannon showing us love. He said he liked this draft. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said no cap balls, but if I show someone this draft, that thing is simulator drafted these guys. He said we killing it. That's what he said. He said he loved this draft. I know what he said. Yeah, he showed us love. Hell yeah, this draft good as hell.
Okay,
Hey, Tyrone, Shannon, like them boys is on. They die hard Cowboy fans, bro. When I tell you they on everybody shows, Law, BJ, I'm always seeing them guys. They show love to everybody, man. Big props.
We love them types, bro.
Y'all boy, man.
I
Like,
think
for real, like,
running back though. I think we do got to take that look at
Yeah,
running
let's
back.
look. Okay, so we got Javian Hawkins, we got CJ Verdell, Elijah Mitchell. Scroll down.
Oh my God,
Still
it's
there?
looking kind of boo boo.
Scroll
No,
down for a second.
Javian
I'm gonna see
Hawkins.
something.
Javian Hawkins would be the guy. He
Y'all don't like
little.
y'all don't like Rico. Y'all don't like Rico.
Who?
Nah, I like Rico. I like Rico.
Our third.
I like Rico. I like Rico.
No,
I like
Rico Dotto is not bad.
Yeah, but see, Javion
That's a
Hawkins.
game clock, baby.
I'm gonna tell you, that boy Javion Hawkins. Y'all better go look him up.
I gotta look him up. I ain't seen him yet.
I'm
I
telling
ain't
you
even
right
gonna lie.
now, dude is electric as hell. Like
show me
now
who
he
we
little
taking.
though. He little. So the only problem is he could be another Pollard, but he's similar in terms of just raw speed, bro.
No, I've seen him. He's nice. It's just we have somebody that size and Pollard.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
So for if we didn't take Pollard, when we took him, I would go with Hawkins. But since we already have Pollard, I'm gonna pass.
Hold on, Shannon killed me, dog. Shannon say, nah, boss, I don't like this draft. Sorry, man, but but I like Keystone draft that. I think Geese need a shot at Jim because my buddy on him.
Oh,
I like that. These boys be talking that shit. I like that. These boys, I like that, man. It's funny. Yeah, man, that's funny.
Okay, so I know we took double at D-line. We took 2 at safety. Did we take 2 at corner or no?
No.
Okay, let's look at corner.
I don't even think we need to, though, to be honest.
I know, I just want to look at corner.
Gotcha.
All right, go down. Oh, that's straight booty butt cheeks. Move on.
Boo-boo.
Straight honey boo boo.
Geechee is up next. They
linebacker?
calling for you, Geech. They calling for you to be Jim. Y'all not go fire Queen in my face though. That's what y'all not gonna do, man.
They be alright.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
The chat, they be killing me. They so funny. Yeah.
All right, I'm tied between Britt and Wallow.
I'm going with Waller. I like Britt as a run stopper, but I also saw him get like major. And I feel Tyrone Church on the Pookie Williams too. Yeah, I feel Pookie as an athlete. I feel him as somebody that you could put in the return game, help your special teams. But in terms of somebody that I would want developmental coming up, Garrett Wallow.
Okay, look at edge.
All right.
Oh well, hell, go to linebacker and take Wallow.
Yep, I agree.
Because we can come back and get an edge.
All right. The pick is in. All right, so let's look at our recent picks. Y'all forgive me. Super draft. So, very defensively concentrated. Very defensively concentrated. So let's go back to looking at the players that's available. We still in round 6. Going to. We got blinking light. No brainer.
Yep, Granson.
Yep. That's a no brainer. I ain't gotta look at that. Y'all look him up for real. And we gonna do a better job next couple of shows. We gonna actually have breakdowns of these guys, their numbers and everything, to where, because some of these guys we pick and some people not gonna be familiar with, so it's hard to get excited. But when you familiar with some of these people and you look at their film, it's hard to not get excited too. So we are now to the final pick. Queen, it's on you.
All right. Let's see. Go to edge. All right. Line.
Safety.
How the hell is Jacoby Stevens still there? Huh.
Somebody say QB.
All right. For giggles. Sorry, but no.
Okay.
Running back.
If I had to pick, boss,
I'm
thinking you gotta go with electric Pookie Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to go with him.
Yeah.
Somebody said sampled or no. He gone.
Nah, he gone.
I just think Pookie is you get him and you figure it out. Because he's just so electric. He's so electric. They was putting him at running back. And he was still juicing.
And he actually got hands. So
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
it's round
get
7.
Puka.
You know what I'm saying? It's about the player.
Yeah, grab Puka.
That is the draft, y'all. Oh, I didn't even start the round. I'm done.
Oh, Jesus.
First, you big dummy. All right. Hold on. Let me make sure Geach, because Geach ain't never quiet. Geach gone.
Nah.
Geach
You
back.
be having
My
Geach
bad,
on mute.
Geach, I'm so sorry, bro.
Anytime I'm quiet, no, I'm not in the show.
I know, man.
Hear me?
And so I need to figure out why this thing keep kicking you out.
I don't know why it does.
All right.
It won't let Geach express his greatness.
Pookie Williams is the pick.
Yep.
So we got Pookie Williams. The draft is complete. We gonna go through these picks real quick because I love them. I think this is a good damn draft. I would be really, really, really happy with this draft. I'm dead serious too.
I like it too.
Yeah, I think this draft was fire. Let me see.
You improve a strength and make it stronger with the offensive line. And I love your idea, boss, of putting Collins at guard and Sewell at right tackle.
Yeah.
Then putting Sewell at guard. Because
Right.
Lael was an all-pro at left guard.
Yep.
Sewell has great feet. So let's put him at tackle, like we did Tyron when we groomed him at right tackle first before we got him ready for left tackle. Then you put Collins back at guard, and you have an elite O-line. I can just see Dak back there on them toes. 1 progression, 2 progression, 3 progression. Oh, let me step up a little bit. Oh, slide to the right. Oh, somebody's wide open all day.
No doubt, man. I think this draft would be very, very good. Now, could it be better? Obviously, you know.
Of course.
But at the same time, I think based on what was sitting there, I think it was a rich balance, and it was mostly BPA.
What we proved too, boss, is that rounds 2 through 4 is where the meat of this draft is going to be.
That's what I see too. That's why I think
the richness is in the 2nd to 4th.
Yep,
you can almost reach to the 5th.
Right.
We need to get as many top 100 to 150 players as possible.
Right.
Because again, focus on the 2nd and the 3rd round.
Yep.
I care about that.
Who can really argue whether you care about Cisco or not? That's your personal opinion. Chalk it to the game. Put your emotions to the side. Would you disagree with what I picked in the 3rd?
I mean, not me.
Oh no,
hell no. I mean,
especially when you think you gotta sacrifice your personal opinion if you want a championship.
Marvin Wilson, Keith Taylor.
You talking about a first round
good
player, a guy that was supposed
Dylan
to be
Moses
last year. Marvin was a first round type talent, and we got him at the bottom in the 3rd round, 4th round.
Yeah,
that's a steal.
Yeah, I'm saying this right now. This draft is just as good as last year's draft now.
Dylan Moses is a stud.
You could have stopped this draft after round 4 and it would have been great.
Yes.
You could have literally stopped drafting. It was already great. It was great how it started. Sewell.
Oh my God.
Then Cisco. I'm high on, some people not. I'm very high on him.
I just don't. I like him as a dog. He's a dog. I just don't want him in coverage. Don't let him get isolated one-on-one on somebody. But if you telling him to see the ball, go get the ball, hit the ball, yeah, he is great at that.
I think we killed a Dylan Moses pick from round 3. You
murdered.
Yeah.
Murdered.
Yeah, like
that's over super value.
Yeah. And Jamar Johnson, the only people that don't like him are people that don't know about him.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's it. Like,
and it's the same people that probably don't understand
David
why
Moore.
We're so hype on David Moore.
Yeah.
Not only Senior Bowl, pull up his tape. He is one of the best O-linemen to come from an HBCU within the past 5 to 7 years. Almost a decade.
He is mean.
And people need to start looking at HBCU talent. There is talent within those schools.
He is mean and nasty.
No, he definitely is, and he really showed himself, in my opinion, at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He really, because see, when you come from HBCU, let's all be honest, you gotta look at that sideways. Let's be honest, just because of the level of competition, right? It's hard to really gauge tape against guys when you know that the guys that he's going against, he's just athletically just way better. But when the playing field was equal at the Senior Bowl and he over-dominated.
Yes.
His strength was obvious.
And Mojo made a good point saying that David Moore could actually push Baez for the center position too.
Yeah, he's a center guard flex.
Yeah, so it's great. It's a great depth pick. And if anything showed us from last year, you could never have too many good old linemen.
That'll be the best depth pick of the draft, hands down.
Because what's not to say, for example, right? You have David Moore. What's not to say Kellen Moore, right? Could make up a scheme where he has Tyler Badass and David Moore swapping.
Yeah, and then Chris Tonga takes care of the run game.
Yep.
That's the one tech that we've been needing. That also has pass rush ability as well.
Yep.
Then the sleeper, my number one sleeper linebacker for the late rounds is going to always be Garrett Wallow. Go look him up for TCU, man. That boy can play. He's just a little bit undersized.
He's small, but he
can
fly
play.
around the football.
He fly like he fly around like Superman. Then we got an athletic tight end that can be our tight end 3. You know what I mean? So now we ain't worried about Bill. We not worried about Jarwin having another knee issue, and we got an electric round still with Pookie.
Yep.
This is a great draft. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
It's a lot of versatility with these draft picks. And if we know how our front office is, they like position flex. That's one of the things they beat the table for. So we gave them a lot of position flex.
So, yeah, man. So, I just say this, man. I love this draft. And listen, we going to be doing more and more drafts almost every day. It did take long because we took our time. But what we're going to do with the next coming drafts that we got coming up is we going to break these players down more. Like, because, see, I know Geach. I know Keystone. I know Buddha. I know Queen. They know these players intimately. And I know the people that's watching this show, but it's a lot of people that don't know some of the people we talking about. And
when we don't know, we go and watch and educate ourselves. Like Jamal Johnson, when Keystone made him that pick last draft show, I didn't know who he was. So I asked Keystone, I was like, you think he could play free? He sent me an article, his profile, his strengths and weaknesses. Then I went and watched him, and I saw him against Ohio State, and I was like, man.
Jamal Johnson?
Yeah, Jamal Johnson.
Yeah. Boy, sleeping on him, bro.
That's the backside free, so we can let Donovan stay at strong.
He a pure dog.
Pure
dog. You want to see the definition of how to play big?
Yes.
Go watch Jamal Johnson.
Yes.
In big games. See, that's I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it.
Long way, boss. Like
I really grade you how you play in big games. That tells me the biggest thing about you. That really does. That tells me really everything about you. That tells me everything about you. Like how you play in big games, man. Because when you walk out there and your school is Indiana, you already know. It's only a few of us going to the league or even prospects. It's going to be 3 against 18. You know what I mean? And for you to come into a game like that and come out with 2 interceptions, a sack, run through the running back to get your sack too. Go watch that game. You're going to be like, oh my God, who was this dude?
He flew off of the tape. When they say somebody jumps off with the film, he
flew.
Jumps off. Off.
Yeah. And see, I like those types like Jamal Johnson. I discovered him not looking for him. You see what I'm saying? That's like when you watching somebody else, because I was actually watching the Indiana defensive tackle when I just was like, oh my God, who is that? Who is 22?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was looking at Ohio State and I'm like, who is this dude blowing it up?
Yeah, and see, my boy Jeremy Anoli, he said, yeah, he killed Fields. Yep. Fields dropped because of him.
Blew him up. Like that Indiana game is what they holding against over Fields' heads right now.
Yep. And who was the dude that got 2 interceptions that game? Him. Who was the guy that sacked him? Him. The big momentum plays came from this one guy. Yes. And that's the guy they laughing at us about. This
probably what? No other NFL talent on that Indiana defense right now?
Maybe him and that DT.
And that DT, right?
That's it.
So that speaks volumes.
Yeah. Yeah, he was by himself. That was him and that DT against the world.
That was just pure sheer will and dog.
I'm here to play. I like them dudes that's like, F y'all.
Yes.
I know you a big school, but I don't give a damn. That's how you play.
Yes.
Some of these people go watch. I guarantee if everybody go watch that Ohio State game, you go come back and say, I would want him to be a Dallas Cowboy. Yeah. Just off that one game, you'll I want that. I just want that on the team. Yeah, and my boy Jay Reeves Allen said the same thing. He said Johnson should be getting more hype, I think. He should. Yes. He should. Yes. He got the weight, he got the height, he got everything, the ball skills, and he got a crazy motor, bro.
He can cover the slot outside, and he can play free. He can play strong. He's instinctive, like he jumps routes. Like he's a smart. Even Jim Moore, his coach, said that he is a smart, brilliant football player.
Yeah.
And if you know anything about safety, you have to be smart, and you have to be wire crazy to play safety. That's who are the best free safeties, are the smart safeties. And he checks all the boxes, man. Like size, 6'1", like everything you want.
And then I like it because it's also competition for Cisco. What if I'm wrong?
Yes.
Right? It's competition for Kazi. You see what I'm saying? At least we got competition. Like some people don't agree with me on Cisco. That's fine.
Yeah, and I see like with Cisco, Cisco has been, one of the top 100 to 250 prospects for so long that people are nitpicking him. And so with Grant coming on, just recently in the past few months, people are overlooking his flaws and seeing what's going on right now, because Grant right now, as good as a prospect as he is the current flavor of the month.
He is.
Like before him, it was Ardarius Washington was the flavor of the month. But then what happened? He was out, long enough to where people were picking on him for his height and so on and so forth. So the longer it goes towards the draft, best believe people are going to start nitpicking the bejesus out of Richie Grant. So really, it's the longer your name has been out, the longer it has been associated with the draft, the more people are going to nitpick. Because again, we're getting all this, this press for tight end Florida. I'm having
Pitts. You tired? You tired? She said tight end Florida. Tight end Florida.
But we're not. But you're not. Jamar Chase, D. Smith,
getting ignored.
Waddle. They're not getting not the same amount of press as Pitts. How the Heisman winner, and he's won a national championship even with a bum hand. Waddle, who came into the national championship with not even a fully recovered, surgically repaired ankle.
And they're not even talking about him.
None of them are getting the same gas or the same press as Pitts is getting.
With way less production. And Pitts has way less production.
Way less production.
And see, listen, my boy Shannon Sharp, man, I really appreciate you saying this. He said, you right about that, boss, because when I watched Keith Taylor, my eyebrows was raised because he's a good player. Didn't know of him until you brought him up.
That's what we do here, baby.
Yeah, and see, and like, and I'm not saying I'm all the way just right on him. I'm just willing to step out on a limb based on what I see. And that's why I honestly go dark. When I say go dark, I mean, I literally don't listen to anybody. I don't watch draft shows. I don't watch anybody that can influence what I'm seeing. So when I finally come up with my ranks, that's when I come up and I look and I say, okay, what people saying. That way I know I was pure and wasn't influenced.
Yeah.
Since I've been doing it like that, I've been getting all kind of steals, bruh. Like everybody looking at Keith Taylor trying to say, yeah, boss, that's you stepping on a limb. You can be crazy. That's fine. But you also got to give me credit for all the times I've been right. Because I've been right on a lot that a whole lot of people wouldn't know. Because nobody had Jefferson #1.
Me and you, boss. Me and you.
Yeah. Nobody.
We battle people.
Yeah,
we battle people over that.
Yeah.
Battle.
Yeah. Yeah. And I got a long list now.
And see, everybody thought Jefferson was just a slot receiver. And I was telling people, no, he can win outside too. Don't think he's just a slot receiver. Like,
and see, my stuff in the book. Is your stuff in the book?
No.
My stuff in the book. You can go back and look. You can go back and look. And you know what you're going to see? Most of the people that I had #1 end up being #1. Who was the #1 safety rookie?
Winfield.
Who had him #1? I did.
You?
Who did everybody else have? Deal pick.
I wanted to take Winfield in the first round, and people was
Me
calling
too.
me crazy.
They were calling you crazy. Yeah.
They was calling me crazy.
Yeah, I remember. So yeah, people can look at me like, oh, Keith Taylor, Keith Taylor. They looking at us like Josh Johnson.
Yeah.
That's what they doing. Shut up on that Johnson guy. Jamar Johnson, shut up.
Yeah.
Nah, go look at him. This what they saying. David Moore, shut up, Queen. Shut up.
Yep.
Nah, go look.
That's just like after Moore, I guarantee you everybody's looking like Tonga who, Wallow who, Granson who. But see, here's the hit, everybody. I'm the type of, I would rather sacrifice your opinion and save your backside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line. The same players we have now, some of them may not be here because of contractual money that they want later down the line.
Yep.
Okay, you got to be thinking further down the line, not what's hot right now. Can they actually have sustainability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like with Keith Taylor, what people got to realize is boss is seeing in the right scheme.
Right. With
in
us.
In the right scheme. Remember that. That's the big key in it.
Yeah.
In the right scheme, he is a perfect fit.
For us.
For what you want in a cover 3 cornerback.
And I actually still think he just better than everybody else. I'm saying that too. The only bad thing about him is ball skills.
The tape is good. Like
the tape is good, bro.
I might want him to tackle with a little bit more
wrap up.
Yeah. He a little too shoulder-paddish.
But he bring it, but just wrap it up and finish it.
He got the willingness. I ain't seen him make no business decisions. But I just need him to wrap up a little bit more for me. That's it.
Right. Yeah, and see, I saw him miss a couple of tackles going in there with that shoulder stuff. And I guess you know who else missed tackles like that I'm patient with? Grant. Big booty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
big
Grant
booty. I saw Grant get 6 tackles in one game.
On a more consistent basis.
Yeah, I call him Big Booty, man.
Oh Lord.
Big Booty Grant, bro.
Not Big Booty Grant.
Yeah, Big Booty, man. He play like one of them dudes. Play good, Big Booty, man.
Big Booty.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Just funny looking dude. Just big booty.
Shit funny. Yeah.
Yeah, just look funny in pads. You know what I mean? But
I'm done.
But he a Florida boy, man. So I'm, you always bet on them Florida boys, especially on the back end, bro. Them boys don't let you down, man.
Them boy dogs, man. They just get everything out the mud.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Everything is fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Like the mentality makeup of players, bro. People gotta start factoring that in when they studying these prospects, man. Like. And you can't always see it from interviews, but you can see it from tape. You can see if somebody willing to get in there and stick their neck in there on players they don't have to. Like
Keith Taylor for sure.
Like Morrig is soft. Soft. Like I see him tiptoeing too much and sliding out
bad
the way,
angles.
Get his ankles, like diving in at the end.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
And it's like if you really wanted one of the ultimate free safety, whatever, you would have to take Morrig and Ardarius and merge them together.
That would be the ultimate.
That would be the ultimate safety in this draft. But since you cannot do that due to the laws of physics, you just gonna have to just deal.
And just think about it. You could always tell when they not caught up because what was they saying earlier? Murray, the number one safety, it ain't even close. That was hype. Guess
y'all
what?
Stop listening
Guess
to
what?
these talking heads, man, and go put your
The
eyes
tape
on
caught
the
up.
players for
And my
yourself,
boy D.A. Lee, tongue is a fridge, Waller's a decent to develop. I agree.
Yes.
Perfectly said.
Yes,
yeah, I
yes.
agree. Nothing wrong with
Hey,
that.
D.A., you got to call in on the show, bro.
Yeah, we
gotta
open up the
put you on
call
the
line
line,
today.
man.
Yeah, we open up the call. We gonna open it up again though. We gonna open it up tomorrow after me and BJ debate. We got a debate coming up tomorrow, y'all. We got a debate.
Good show.
Now the debate is gonna be me and BJ
Fight.
versus Pitts.
Fight.
It's a fight too.
Prize
man.
fight.
It's gonna be a fight, bro. Like, he team Pitts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he dying on that hill.
He dying on that hill all the way. And that's my dog. That's my dog. Like
we jabbed at each other earlier on Dominic them show.
Yeah.
We jabbed at each other. I said, hey, I died on the horn pill. He said, as you should, y'all. And I said, I know you're going to die on that Pitts one. He said, yes, I am. So
yeah.
I know he taking that to the bank.
Yeah. So we definitely having that over here. The goal of it is not to make him look bad or him to make me look bad.
It's a good fight, man.
The goal of it is for us to really reason this stuff out. Let's just really talk about it. Like, I'm serious, bro. Like, as I've been, because around this time, I've always said that the Boss Cowboy Guide is written in pencil. Now's the time to start putting it in pen because the pro days is winding down. Everything is about finish now. You got all the data. You got all the film. Time to make decisions. And right now, I got to say, man, it's disrespectful to ignore all those receivers' production over Pitts not having the production but the athleticism. It's just straight up disrespectful.
Yeah.
And if I gotta stand by myself, I stand by myself. I gotta put Water over Pitts. I do. D. Smith is over Pitts to me. Obviously Chase over Pitts. Horn over Pitts. Now. Straight up. I mean it too. Maybe make sure Geach, because I know Geach would have said something on that. Geach had that left. Yeah, Geach, where you at, man?
I hear.
You was quiet on that. I was shocked. You let me say that?
No. That production from Chase, Waddle, and Smith, you cannot dismiss that.
No, it's too much dismissing of that, bro.
I'm sorry, you can't. When a wide receiver wins the Heisman, which is a quarterback trophy,
and he was the first one to win it since '91.
And I don't care about they had NFL wide receivers and weapons, because he killed everybody. Every cornerback that lined up against him, he killed them. Even my boy Horn, he got my boy Horn a couple times, and that's my pet. He got him too. Like, elite route runners, I don't care what speed they run, they are the scariest receivers to cover because they're going to make you look bad. Chase has all-time production. Chase is a Sterling Sharp 2.0. Like, we didn't see this production from Pitts. Like, he has great measurements, but where's the production to go with his measurements?
This is a great question.
You just can't ignore that. You can't ignore Waddle's speed.
Not
being
at
able
all.
to cut, change directions, and not lose a step. Like, that's epic. Like, players just don't, they don't wake up and be able to do that. Like, that's a God-given gift. So, like, you can't, I can't believe they're not being hyped like Pitts is being hyped. It's like they've never seen a 6'6" receiver before. What is Claypool?
6'4".
Almost the same type player. Like,
yeah,
no,
that's
but
right.
better. But better.
Claypool is almost the same type player.
He's a big body receiver that happens to play tight
and I think Claypool run routes better than Pitts.
He does.
He gets better separation.
He does.
Like,
he gaps. He doesn't get separation.
Yes,
be real, he gaps.
But Pitts doesn't get any separation. Like,
I'm telling y'all, I got Pitts as my number one bust alert. I'm telling you, I'm not shy about saying that.
And the reason why you have him calling him a bust,
so you have him
number
one more than Rousseau,
and he ain't gonna be able to live up to it.
That's
you
why.
Better hope he go to the right quarterback in the right system, or he gonna be a bust for real.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, and see.
Yes, sir, Tyrone. JC clamps 1 for 7 against him. Clamps, baby. Yes, sir, Tyrone.
Yeah. So this is the deal. it's like when you look at tight end, and I'm gonna do a YouTube video on this. All right, I'm gonna break this all down to, because a lot of people they super drinking the Kool-Aid on Pitts. Like it's ridiculous stuff out there. Like we need Pitts. It's gonna be like Moss. No, they not even the same, bro. Like, and I'm gonna just say this, and I've been saying this for the last week or two, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Getting tight end right is hard, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
The last 6 should have
yes.
showed us that.
Yes.
It's not even about, like when we was talking to Bishop today,
Mhm.
he kept saying, man, he's a dog, man. He's nice, man. But you could say the same thing about the last 6 first-round tight ends.
So what was Vernon Davis?
Oh, he freak.
A
4-3.
freak.
4-3. Same thing with Ingram. 4-4.
Ingram.
The highest separation in the league was Ingram, right?
Ingram.
And them boys ain't break a K, did they? I don't think
Hutchinson, O.J. Howard.
Yeah,
I mean,
O.J. Howard. You can go on and on. Fat. Remember
Fat.
him? What happened to the
Yep.
dude who went to the Browns? I forgot his name from Miami.
In the Njoku.
Yeah,
Njoku?
yeah. So it's like, bruh, like, come on. It's like a long history of hype tight ends not getting it. Cause I'm telling you, when you hit the league, this is one thing that's gonna happen. Them windows are gonna get way tighter, man.
Yes.
And they match up with you better, man.
Yep.
They do. They match up with you better. Like
And
that's
and
why
if you-
he got to go to a team with a great quarterback. If he go to a team where the quarterback can't put it like on the rim,
deadly accurate, that can
Yeah.
back shoulder it,
high point it. You got to have
Yes.
somebody that can put it on the rim.
Yes.
If you don't have somebody that can put it on the rim, you not gonna get
He's
the best
stuck.
pits.
He's stuck.
Yeah,
And what cornerbacks are going to do is they're going to stay in this hip pocket, and they're going to, if they can't out jump them, they're going to get in that catching lane. They're going to punch that ball out, like, and you're not going to play the type of cornerbacks and linebackers that you were playing in college. Like, we forget we got linebackers in the NFL now that's running 4.4s too. Look at them boys down there in Tampa Bay, Devin White and Levante David. Them boys fly around the field, bro. Like. So don't think the NFL is a cupcake league, because it ain't.
Yeah, and then,
You got freaks. You got freaks everywhere in the NFL. You're not just going to be the only freak on the football field.
Right, and then it's like, and then the funny thing is they try to act like Pitts is just different than the other tight ends. If you was so exceptional, why your production wasn't exceptional in college, man?
Well, some people gonna try to say that tight ends aren't used.
Retarded
college,
argument. It don't make no sense. How you gonna say he generational talent, but then say he just not used? We forgot MJ on the court.
Yeah, if he was that generational, he should have been getting full speed the ball.
Right. And then they do stuff like he burned Surtain. You want to look at, okay, so we go act like Chase and burn everybody.
Everybody. Like
The top first round corners was all demolished by Chase. You don't want to talk about that though.
Got killed. We not gonna act like Chase didn't put 200 yards up in the national championship game.
200 yards. Has Pitts ever even had a 100-yard game? Maybe one.
Maybe, yeah, he has.
Maybe one.
He has.
2 at the most.
Yes, but Devontae Smith put up 200 in the first half of the national championship, bro.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, the person with the biggest bust written all over them right now is Pitts, and it's more so because of the gaudy, crazy expectations put on by Kool-Aid drinking ass fans, man.
Him and Trevor Lawrence, my two biggest busts, I think.
Yeah, and Trevor Lawrence more so because of where he go fall.
Yeah,
I think
he's going at.
Yeah, I think it's where he going that makes him put him on bust alert, not his skill. But I think the person that's not gonna live up to what they saying, like, look at the shit they say. Generational talent.
Yeah.
Damn, the man only had 700 yards at best.
That's a strong. Well, I heard Carson Wentz was a generational quarterback too.
I'm telling you.
What happened to Carson Wentz? He was generational.
Okay, so with Pitts with that 700 something yards, was that just this past season,
Yeah.
or just his career in general?
Well, that was his best season.
That was his
700.
best. His
Okay,
first
here.
year, he
Okay,
didn't
so
play.
here's
He
the
didn't play
hit
at all.
that people forget. So
This generational talent didn't even play his freshman year.
all right,
This
so here's
talent.
the hit. So here's the hit that people are very pro Pitts. Is that okay? Let's be real. Most of these talents that were generational, as they say in the tight end position, they were not picked in the first. And not only that, I'm not too sure. Did Pitts even play basketball at all?
I'm almost certain he did.
He probably did. See, this
He
the thing.
looked like he did.
That's
But
what the
no,
problem
but the
is.
reason why I said, and
people
if he did, he probably wasn't that very well, because in every Hall of Famer tight end, right? They played both throughout college. They didn't just pick it up for a year so they can say, "Hey, I have basketball in my background."
See, and that's another thing, Queen. With Pitts, it's like the generational talent thing. If he really was that, why didn't we see him on the field from the jump? Like
From a true freshman, yeah, I agree.
if you that much of a freak, why aren't you playing from day one?
Or better yet, why weren't you a semifinalist for the Heisman? Because Randy Moss was at least in the conversation for a
Yes, he
Heisman
was.
Yes,
while he was in college.
With Charles Woodson.
So,
Yes, he was.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He was a semifinalist.
Yeah.
So when they try to say he's next to Moss, I'm sorry, but spare me. At least that man was in the running to get the Heisman.
Nah, I'm not buying it. Like I do
Spare me.
believe that Pitts is good. I do
Oh, he
believe
good
that
now.
he's
Like, he
he's
got
one
mitts.
of the
He has mitts.
yeah, he
Like,
got great hands. I mean, that's the
great
thing I love
eye
about him is
Like,
that
don't sit there and think like we acting like the man ain't a great player now.
Yeah,
like,
nah,
don't
yeah.
nobody
Not at
go
all.
away
Nah,
taking that away from
it's
him.
not
Like,
that.
he's
It's
definitely not
just
saying
that.
that.
It's
Like,
Take
see,
away
we just the
term
only show.
generational talent.
We the only show
think
that's
that's
giving
what
the other
irritates
side.
people.
That's the no. It's not. It don't even irritate them. They drink the Kool-Aid on it. They don't.
No,
they
that's
not
what
irritated.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just that most people not giving the other side, like the risk of Pitts.
yes.
Like everybody, like they doing this type of stuff. They looking at they saying this is what they doing. I'm gonna show you exactly what they doing. They saying 6'5", 245, 83 wingspan, 4.4 speed.
150 split.
No, but watch this. Watch
150.
this. And a 33-inch vertical. Yeah,
Baby vertical.
So y'all see they leave off. See, we just a channel that's not leaving off their vertical at 33.
Baby vertical. And this another thing, boss, right? See, what happened is these draft evaluators were so wrong on Kelsey and Kittle. Now they trying to correct that by boosting and hyping up Pitts because they missed on Kelsey and Kittle so bad.
Yeah.
That's
And
another
Chuck, we
factor.
not saying you said he was Moss. We not talking about you. It's other people out there that's actually saying he's Moss.
He's Moss.
You know
It'll
what
be
I'm
like
saying?
passing on Moss again. Like, huh?
Like, nah. And see,
Like, I
and then
heard
it's people that
somebody
saying
told me-
it's people that
Somebody
saying it.
told me by year 2 he will be the best tight end to ever play in football ever.
I put it like this: I'd be willing to take some wagers in the next 3 years that out of the 4 top weapons that's sitting there, he gonna be the 4th one.
Yeah.
Between Waddle, D. Smith, and Chase, he gonna be the 4th one in production. I'm willing to take some wagers on that.
I agree. Because see, what people missing out on is that
That's not saying hold on real quick, Geach. That's not saying he not gonna ball.
no.
That's not saying he not, but I'm saying the people to me that also, cause like people go definitely talk about, you know, the production he had, you know, with Florida, but measure that production with the other guys and he not close, y'all. Like Waddle in 5 games was way more productive.
Yep.
D. Smith in his games was way more productive. Chase was way more productive. It's just that Pitts is just more athletically gifted and freakish, and he does stuff that you can't teach. So this, regardless of what's gonna happen, 10 is hard. But at the same time, I can't, based on the history of receiver, you can't pass on what receivers do when they're drafted to be the number 2 and number 3. If
The
you want to
numbers back
see,
it, man.
if you
Like, the
want to see
numbers
the
back it.
fastest return on your investment,
Yep.
period.
Yep. It's
Put
like
one
when
of them
Calvin
dogs
really,
at the
when
number
Calvin
3 and number
really
4.
when Calvin really went to Atlanta and Julio was already the number 1, what they really do? Cook 2 and 3s all year. Cooked them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can't wait to see though. You know what I'm saying? I think Pitt's success is gonna be where he falls. That's gonna be the number one thing that's gonna tell me whether he's gonna be a bust or not. If he come to Dallas, that boy go ball. If he go to Atlanta, he gonna do good.
He gonna do good in Atlanta too.
But he listen though, Atlanta with Ryan, that boy ain't good with them red zone throws. Why you think Julio number so boo boo?
He boo boo.
Yeah, Julio touchdowns is boo boo. That's not the touch ball guy. He need a touch ball guy. You know what I'm saying? And Matt Ryan don't really do that good at targeting tight ends. That's a place he could die, even with a good quarterback. You know what I mean? But it's other places where he'll be fire. You know what I'm saying? He got to go to the right place. Period.
Yeah, like I can see him in Miami thriving with those New England boys back around running a lot of 12 personnel with him and Gesicki, and them getting that ball out quick for Tua and trying to create mismatches with 12 personnel. I think Miami is a good place for him to go.
Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is. Hey y'all, but hey man, we've been on here a long time, and Queen look like she finna fall off. Like she.
Actually, I'm actually looking something up. So
Oh,
that's why
okay. I'm finna say we finna get off like Queen. Like I ain't ready to go.
We got Tyrone, Dave Walker, the late night crew. Them boy riding, bro. Them boy ride all night long. Boy.
Look, your sister done took a nap, had a shower, had good dinner. I'm Gucci.
Gotcha. Well, but I say this though. I like your draft. I like your draft, Queen.
I like your draft.
Hey, Geach, you up next, buddy.
Let's go, baby. I'm ready.
You up next. So like everybody, they even calling for you. They said we want to see Geach. They said we want to see Geach. See, y'all ain't seen Boss as the GM yet.
The twang, the twang, the guy with the twang. They want to hear the guy with the twang.
Yeah, man. The world want to see Geach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see Geach. But this is the final thing I want to say on Pitts, like real quick. Because I think a lot of people getting us understood. When they hear us basically talking about the other side of Pitts, they think we saying he not gonna ball. You know what I'm saying? It depends on where he goes. Period.
Situation.
It's the situation.
And that goes for a lot of
a lot of people. That goes for a lot. Because I said it like this. To me, the people that's gonna be the quarterbacks that either fall to Atlanta, the Panthers,
yep,
or Denver,
yep.
Those three go be the places that's gonna be where that quarterback should be the candidate to be the rookie of the year. I don't care who out of them top 5 fall. I don't care. And the person, I'm gonna say this too. I think Trey Lance, I'm starting to think Trey Lance is gonna mess around and be the best out of all of them.
Yeah, I feel that way too. I starting to lean to seeing his mechanics from those 17 games and the work he put in up to his pro day. Like he been in the gym, like working hard.
Yes.
Like that left arm, he's keeping it quiet. He's throwing with his hips and not his arm. Like he got everything you want. He played in the NFL offense in North Dakota State, making reads and checks at the line. A lot of college quarterbacks don't even learn that until they get to the NFL.
Yep.
So he was ahead of the curve with that already too.
And he also has low injury history. He is actually, I will say, if somebody had put me in a choice between who I wanted from North Dakota State, fresh out of college, between him and Bag of Bones Wentz, I would take Lance.
Oh, no doubt.
I would take Lance because Lance is one of the quarterbacks in this draft who has that skill set, has the power, but the biggest thing he has going for him is his lack of injury history.
Yeah.
Hey, Shannon. Pitts played with Grimes, Tony, Van Jefferson. Jefferson's in the NFL. Tony's getting drafted this year.
Yep.
Grimes is probably getting drafted too.
Yeah.
He played with weapons. Don't use that notion that he didn't have anybody else on the team with him.
But hold on real quick. I want to go back to Trey. Geach got caught.
I'm sorry,
Geach
I
got
don't
caught in
like
that
Fields' mojo.
Yeah, I say this real quick. Going back to Trey. This is why, because I'm gonna be clear on what got me on Trey Lance, man. I was not liking Trey mechanics at North Dakota State. His feet was not clean. His mechanics was not clean. His responsibilities was ice water though. Like what they trusted him to do, they don't usually trust most quarterbacks to do. But this is what made me say that this dude is going to be the man, because I saw the exact same progression with him that I saw in Dak, right? So if you watch Dak at Mississippi State, his mechanics was not ideal. Let's just be frank, it was ugly, right?
It was ugly.
But when you saw Dak go from Mississippi State to the Senior Bowl, this is what happens when you go in and getting prepared for the draft in the offseason. You get to go work with specialized coaches. And when you see Dak from when he graduated to the Senior Bowl, you see a swift change in his mechanics, which says he is gifted with muscle memory quickness, meaning he's able to take the mechanics in a short window of time and put it into his game. That's what I saw with Trey Lance. When I saw his pro day, it was like a different QB. Like some people will be like, it was no pressure, boss. No, it is not just that. It's just the fact that you so freakish that you able to take the mechanics and put it in a short window and come back as a new quarterback and within 2 months. I said, that guy got something, bro. Like, and then when you add the fact that he had to read the fronts and all that kind of stuff, man, I said, shit, man. Like, if this dude, and then he was throwing on it was no velocity on his balls. It was just straight bullets.
None.
Like, and his feet was, I said, it was the best pro day I probably saw in 5 years.
Like, pay attention. Like, when people are scouting quarterbacks, pay attention to those feet. You want to see that quarterback on his toes, feet not stuck in the mud, because that always gives you a chance to get on platform to get that 45-degree angle that you need to throw the ball. When your feet stuck in the mud, you can't get the velocity. You throwing more so with your arm than you are with your legs and your hips. Like, that's what Dak had to learn. Not to throw with my arm, throw with my hips. Torque, everything, use all of that into the motion to throw the football for me. And Dak has mastered it. That Dak dance, you see Dak doing that in the game. You see Dak getting his shoulders squared before he throws the ball, even if he's on the run. He gets those shoulders squared.
And I like what Gary said.
Not only do you not want your feet in the mud, also on the complete opposite of the spectrum, you don't want to have happy feet either.
No,
you want to be quiet in that middle. You want to be in that middle.
Quiet, but you don't want them stuck in the mud.
Right.
And my boy Tyrone Church said, how do you feel about Zach Wilson? He's still my number one quarterback.
Zach got the best.
Yeah, he got the best arm talent to me. Yeah. But I might shock the world by the end of the Boss Cowboy Guide, and Trey Lance might be at the number one. See, and I'm really might flip up them ranks depending on where they go. But to me, Zach Wilson, in terms of arm talent, and see, some people are different when they say arm talent. When some people say arm talent, they talking about arm strength.
Yes.
Or accuracy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
he's talking about being able to throw from different slot positions.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
throwing off balance.
Exactly. Like the Mahomes. Being able to drop your arm angles down.
Right. Yeah. Well, you could throw from the weird arm angles. You could throw off your back foot. You could throw across your body.
Stafford A-Rod type arm.
That's arm talent to me. He has the most arm talent, and it's clear. And I said it with the OC. I said it's not even close.
No.
But
it
see,
ain't.
but this is the deal. And see, people missed me on this the last time I said this, Geach and Queen.
Mm-hmm.
You can have all the arm talent, you can still not be as good as somebody that's a traditional quarterback.
That's true.
Because at the end of the day, it's where that ball is placed when
It's
it
about
leaves your
that
hand.
accuracy.
It's about the accuracy. Now, would I rather have a guy with more arm talent? Hell yeah. Because see, when you got a guy with more arm talent, to me, it's more situations that fit where they can help you. Like, for instance, if a guy has crazy arm talent, can throw off his back foot, then pressure doesn't affect them as much.
Yeah, he can almost hold that ball to the last second before he got to throw it.
Right.
Because he doesn't need to step into every throw.
Right. And that's just how I see it. And that's, so some people, like they'll say, Mahomes is no Dak and Dak is no Mahomes. In some ways, Dak is better than Mahomes. But in arm talent,
listen,
that's Mahomes.
People don't realize, man, Patty MVP season, his wide receivers had 2,700 yak yards out of those 5,000 yards.
That's play calling.
That's play calling. That's play design.
Yeah.
That's scheming your weapons open.
Yeah.
Patty wasn't just bombing everybody to death. Like, Patty is human. Patty made a horrible throw in the Super Bowl. No, was it the Super Bowl or the AFC Championship on that post corner to Tyreek Hill when he underthrew it?
It was a Super Bowl and it was garbage.
It was Super Bowl.
10 yards
Duck
underthrew,
juice.
like
Boo boo. Boo boo.
So this, sometimes they hype Patty up a little too high
They
too.
do.
Because, like I tell people all the time, if you had put Patty in Cincinnati, or Cleveland, or Miami, or Jacksonville,
He not
Patty
the
wouldn't have been
same.
the same quarterback that he
No.
was maybe 3-4 years down the road, but not out the gate like he did. He wouldn't
No.
have hit the ground running like he did in Kansas
No
City.
way.
Right.
He
No
would
way.
not have.
And people don't
The
want to
man
hear
said
that.
himself he couldn't read an NFL defense until half the way through his second season.
Right. Right. But I tell you what, I really do feel like this class, somebody said it last night, I think it was Tyrone Church. I think this is a special quarterback class. I think this is going to be like the 1984 draft class.
Yep.
I really do. I think these guys finna come out like it's a reason it's gonna probably be 5 quarterbacks in the top 10, and it's not a hype top 5.
No,
it's not a hype.
It's
like
5.
It's so this class so good that people overlooking the Florida quarterback.
Yep. And right now, like the next year draft, it ain't really no stud quarterbacks right now. Like, usually they'll have projections of players already coming out next year. It ain't really no studs. So that's why you probably seeing these teams panicking this year to draft the top quarterbacks, because they know they might don't get one next year.
Yeah. Next year is looking kind of trash at quarterback. I'm not even going to hold you.
Like Kyle Trask is a sleeper.
I'm
Trash
talking
is
straight
a sleeper.
trash. Treated the dash.
Trash.
Kyle Trask is a sleeper. Like, he ain't being talked enough.
Oh, Kyle Trash, they are not talking about him enough, man. They are not talking
Like,
about
there's
Kyle
no
Trask
way you
enough.
can go scout Pitts and not see the dimes this man was throwing.
But some people miss it, bro.
Not only that,
go look
he
at the
forced
pro
Felipe-
day.
he-
Look at the pro
not
day
only
from
that-
yesterday.
Not only that, he forced Felipe Franks out of Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
they
forced
they
Franks
not
into the
talking about
transfer
him,
portal.
man. They
He
are
took
not.
that job. He took the job and never gave it back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Franks got hurt. Trask went in. Trask balled out and said, "Hey, Felipe, hasta mañana, papi."
Trash should be like Jones. He should be talked about like Jones, but he not. He should be the late riser right now, but he's not. He killed that, bro. They don't just look at Pitts. Look at that ball.
Yes.
Man, look where he was putting that ball. I was like, man, you couldn't. Like, you know how they say walk it to him, Wentz? He was
Walking to him,
truly
trash.
Trash was truly walking to him, bro, on that pro day. I was like, bro, boss is like, that's why I say, man, if we can get him, bro, and I'm gonna tell you something. This is how I know he the truth. My boy Geach, I know love Dak. He told me this today on the phone. Told me this straight up. He say, if we get him, Dak bet not get hurt, cause we might see another Dak.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that too, where he could come in and make people be like,
Them underdogs go a long way, man. Like when you always had to fight, like you always got that chip on your shoulder, man.
Yeah, he got that Dak juice, bro. That's why I call him this year Dak. Like he's my Dak. Like he's the guy. Yeah, man. Chuck, take it easy. My boy say great show, 2 a.m. here in DC, man. Thanks for hanging out there with us, man.
Good night, Bubba.
Yeah,
Appreciate
good night, man. We
Nice,
sorry for the late
bro.
night, man, but you
Good
know
night.
we got carried away. You know we do that
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we go finish up with this one though. But this is a great class, man, and people sleeping on him, and see, like during the draft season, you get some people that's gonna like that where you act like they can't miss. Like people act like Wentz was not gonna be a miss. They said Jared Goff was not gonna be a miss. They said so many people was not Bosa. Where's Bosa? The big brother. Yeah, Mariota. Like people,
Jamarcus Russell.
like, yeah, people really ready to troll Keith Taylor and our opinions on Pitts, but they would say nothing at all when their favorite analysts do stuff like how Lamar Jackson, the fifth best quarterback.
Fifth best quarterback. This man was drafted 32.
Or better yet,
They say not a word.
tell Lamar to his face he's better off as a wide receiver or a tight end. And this man's been playing quarterback since he could hold a football.
And don't say a word. They ready to troll us though.
Trubisky
They ready.
Drafted before Pat.
They ready. It's people out there
that's Deshaun Watson.
It's people out there, geese, right now. Like, I can't wait to say y'all was wrong on Pitts.
Okay.
Like, goddamn.
Okay.
Like, oh, you really stood out on a limb. you roll with everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, my granny always taught me, man, dare to be different, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be different just to be different.
No.
I'm
just
really
see it different.
I'm seeing the risk.
I'm
seeing the risk. I'm seeing it's a risk.
And like you said, we have factual numbers. It's analytics to prove that cornerbacks wide receivers that come in as number twos
kill it.
Have greater production than tight ends.
It's not even close.
Like,
check this. Look at this comment. Just to the point. Clowning Watson. Yeah, people acting like Watson wasn't gonna do nothing.
Like this man didn't ball out against Alabama.
Against all the first rounders. Against Alabama.
Against all those first rounders and Alabama had on that.
You know the sad part? You know who else didn't get no love? You want to hear the truth? You know who didn't get no love? Mahomes.
Yep.
People forget.
They said he was a system quarterback.
They said he was developmental at best.
At best.
Now,
even though this man was running to his left, dropping 60-yard bombs on post,
just like Zach,
on the run.
just like Wilson, throwing across his body. All that stuff we see from Zach, we saw from Mahomes at Tech, right?
Yep.
I got my receipts on that though. Do you? Yep. Where your receipts? Because I got my receipts. I got my receipts to where I said this about Mahomes coming out of Tech. I wasn't talking like the scouts. You know what the scouts were saying? Matter of fact, I remember DJ saying, we keep trying to push Mahomes down. The scouts are pushing him up. This is exactly what I said about Mahomes. I got the receipts on this. Boss got the proof of what he said. I said coming out of Tech that he is a mix of Aaron Rodgers and Brent Favre.
Yeah,
I got the receipts, homie. So even I tell you what, even if we wrong, I've been right too much. Like I'm saying, like from a standpoint of I stepped out where it wasn't popular. It wasn't popular to say that about Mahomes then.
Nope.
It was not.
It wasn't popular to say.
I can show you where they trolled me on that. I saw people, shut up, boss. Shut up, boss. Boss.
Yep, from South Carolina State, a small school was the best linebacker.
Yeah.
People call you crazy. I bet they call you insane.
Oh, no, yeah, bro. I still got the thread. Because when I said Darius Leonard was the best linebacker, I remember I ain't going to even name the group and give him some exposure. I ain't gonna get him no exposure. But everybody in there was like, hold on, what? I said, yeah, Darius Leonard, the number one linebacker on my list. Right? And they was like, well, boss, I understand you trying to be different, but when I can go show you. I still got the receipts of this, right? when everybody's saying he not. I said, that's the difference between you and me. You go with the crowd. I really try hard to just say what I see. And Mojo. Yeah. I was high on Herbert.
I was too.
I was high on Herbert. Yeah. Where everybody was high on Tua and them, I put Herbert at the top. Right behind Joe Burrow. It's in my God.
And it's like these players from Alabama and some of these big schools, they just get ultimate hype when sometimes it's too much hype. Like
it's too much. It's just too
like
much.
Tua was great. You know, Tua was like, they called Tua the left-handed Drew Brees. Like they was anointing him with that already. Like
his tape was good
he did
though.
Anything in the NFL.
His tape backed it up though.
His tape did.
You know, like
It
I
did.
can see why. Like
It did.
you know, it's just that when I was looking at Herbert, what I was saying with Herbert was, look what he did with them boo-boo ass
Yeah,
receivers.
did Herbert have the weapons Tua had?
Right, he didn't. I said, look. I said,
nowhere
look what
near
he
close.
did with when your best receiver run a 4.7.
Yes.
I was like, nah, bro. Look at what he did with them with that trash ass shit he had out there. Like it just was like, bro. Like I had him my number 2 quarterback behind Joe Burrow. I got laughed at for that. Yeah. So like I'm not saying like, and when none of us saying we perfect, what we saying is that at least on Boss Cowboy Sports, we go give you the other side of these candidates. You not hearing nobody give you the other side of the candidates. You not hearing nobody talk about the risk of Pitts. It's easy to talk
everybody's
about.
giving sunshine and
It's
rainbows.
just sunshine and rainbows. It's gonna be Hall of Fame, kumbaya. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah, that's all it is. But and nobody's saying, my boy Geach out. We gonna get you back, Geach. Nobody's saying, man, hold on. Look at the history on tight end. Look at what he's doing when it comes to routes. Is he really getting open? How's he really making his catches? There are more possession catches. That mean you're going to need a quarterback. Nobody telling you the other side, like what's going to make it work with him. So, so when you hear so many people, Pitts, just like they was dip it. And I kept telling boys, y'all do not pick him at 17. Don't even look at him at 17. People was mad at me.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember you going to wall behind him.
Oh yeah, by myself. I was
going to wall.
Yeah. Dip it. Degenerational. We heard that with him too. Generational safety. Range out this world. Nobody's like Dip.
He can go from one hash to the sideline.
Yeah, he's
oh my God.
Dip. Oh, Dip. Oh, you better get him. And then they was knocking Winfield for the same reasons they watched D. Smith. Yep. They was because that's what.
Injured.
Yep, they was ignoring production for measurables. But, the same thing they doing to D. Smith right now. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Flying off the tape in big games. And it's like big games. Winfield had everything you want. 4.45 electronically. 4.45 electronically. Like you say, 7 to 8 interceptions, more interceptions every year, more tackles every year. Play big in big games. Oh, that's nothing, boss. Oh, that's nothing.
And that's
so what I hope that people get from listening to this show.
Free safety, I think he is the best free safety instinct.
Yeah, look how he did Tariq Hill. Look how he did Tariq Hill. Hold on, I went to the wrong. Look at me. I'm pushing too many buttons, y'all. Y'all be patient. Look how he did my boy Tariq Hill, Geach.
And he
That's
never
not a
had
dog.
no flags. He had no flags all year long. Played clean until he did that.
And my thing is, right, so they hyping up 13 because his daddy played. But why wasn't Winfield getting that team hype?
See? Ooh, see?
Why?
Why?
And see, let me say this, man. Let me say this. That's what I said on Taylor last year running back.
Yeah.
I say, how in the hell do you hype up Saquon Barkley, Queen? How in the hell do you say Saquon is a top 5? Sure, he's top 5, no doubt, no doubt. Can't miss. And then the guy that came out with more college production, the same speed, the same size, less wiggle, because he does have less wiggle than Saquon. Taylor's
got less wiggle.
He got less wiggle.
He has better vision in between the tackles than Saquon has.
He also, and then sometimes less wiggle is good, because be decisive on hitting that hole. Damn it, that's what made DeMarco Murray hit his 18. You know what I mean? He hitting that hole and he getting the positives. That's what Taylor does. Taylor hits the hole, get the positive with good vision, less wiggle. Versus sometimes you get Saquon on that tip drill where he tipping.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Tap it,
Yeah, he tipping. But at the same time, I was saying, and people were saying I was crazy last year when I was saying Taylor should have a top 15 grade.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to have some. Yeah, when he ran that 4.39.
I was like, oh my God, boss. I was like,
electronic.
I was like, he got to be goddamn a first round pick.
Yeah.
Like, how not? Production.
Yeah.
Measurements.
Yeah.
Like, all you need to see.
Right. And there was a couple of other mysteries out there. Claypool. Like, man, like, listen, so that's why when you listening to us, sometimes it's gonna sound a little different. Sometimes it's gonna be like, damn, y'all don't talk like everybody else. Be like, we don't. We really don't. We really don't. Like, I love this group, because this group, before we fight here and before we talk in the public, we fight hard in private.
Oh, and it's ugly.
It's ugly. We fight harder. None of us come to these decisions easy.
Y'all gotta realize another thing about us too. We like facts.
Yeah.
And we like to back our statements with facts that can back our statements.
Yeah.
So when we telling y'all stuff, we done research and study these things. Like, I told boss earlier, I was like, I need to go and look and see how many tight ends had.
Hold on, Geach. We lost you.
Bro.
Say that again, Geach. We lost you. We lost you, Geach.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that again, Geach. We lost you.
Oh, I said, like how you said earlier, when you were saying with the tight ends, I asked you, like, what tight ends had the best productions as rookies coming out, and in college you was like, oh, I already checked that up. I already looked that up. Like,
boo-boo.
I studied that already.
Yeah, boo-boo.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's boo-boo. So when you see numbers of hundreds of receivers that done came in as number twos,
number threes, and killed out the gate, how do you go for picks?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't.
Not
if you're looking at metrics.
How can you not have Chase, Waddle, and Smith as
over
high,
Pitts,
or not even as higher than Pitts?
Yeah. And it's over the analytics. It's because the ideal is that you betting. When you betting on Pitts, you betting on somebody with huge athleticism, huge upside, great tape, and potential. But it's a lot of guys maybe not as great as him athletically, but they was hyped and they didn't do shit. Yep. And it's been consistent. So it's like if one group has a potential 10% success rate and another group 95% success rate, and I got a chance to improve my team, I want to plug. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this: if you betting, do you want to bet with a 10% chance of winning, or do you want to bet with a 95% chance of getting it right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll even ask you this, right? Does Pitts even have the wiggle that Antonio Gates had?
That's
not
hard.
only that, but the box out ability to catch contested balls.
Slower than him and heavier, and I still don't see the same wiggle that from Pitts that I see in Gates.
Not only that, but Antonio Gates also had it where with contested balls and was able to have better body control when it counted. And I'm sorry, but everybody got to remember, the Chargers had put Adam Gates out to pasture when they took Hunter Henry. And what happened with Hunter Henry? He turned into a bag of bones, and they had to beg Antonio Brown to come back prior to them getting rid of Rivers and having him try to save their season at the tight end position.
Yeah, y'all. I tell y'all what, man. I'm tired, mug. I'm tired.
All right.
I think we turn off the music before I say this.
It's late.
We got a big draft show coming up. My boy D.A. Lee asked about the draft floor. I heard you, D.A. Yes, we have a draft show coming the whole draft weekend. We are actually partnering with Skywalker Steel. So Boss Cowboy Sports is mixing the whole brand with Skywalker, and that's where the draft extravaganza is going to be. It's going to be epic, and you're going to see us tease some stuff that you're not seeing in other places, okay? You go also see the whole crew there. Queen is going to be in the building, okay? Geach go be in the building. You go see Keystone in the building. Buddha go be in the building. Everybody's going to be in the building for that draft weekend, and we're going to be talking like we're talking now, but more in depth. You're going to also see us, just real quick, you're going to see us do this a whole lot more, but it's going to get better and better, where we're going to also open up more educational tools so that all of us can become on the same page on these guys that's going to be drafted. So I just wanted to say that real quick before we get out of here. Y'all don't leave when I hit this button, though, Queen and Geach. But I just wanted to say that real quick with no music, that we're getting ready to do that, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited that the whole team is coming together, and we go rock it. Like, we go really rock it. It's going to be one of the best draft shows, period. Hands down, without a doubt, because the people that's on this show wrote a book with me. See what I'm saying? That's the way, to the level they know this stuff. Like, we gonna miss some of them. We dead wrong. It's gonna be somebody that I'm gonna be like, damn, I missed on him last year, or I'm gonna be dead wrong. But I guarantee this team is gonna be way more right than they are wrong. I promise you that.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Boss Cowboy Sports.